Hello, how's it going? Let's pretend we just started. How's everybody doing? Happy Wednesday. Good to see you guys here. Thank you for making it to my private Glimpse sponsor-only stream over on glimpse.me/ImpulseSV. Just hit that up. Hit that up. A sponsorship at any level will get you in on these private streams every Wednesday at 8 a.m. Pacific. You guys like GMT or UTC times? What is that? 4 p.m. UTC, GMT, whatever it is. The chats instantly appear on the screen. That's how you know there is zero delay. You could watch as well, just like Chris M. Dixon does now that he sponsors for $1. Thank you, Chris. Anyway, this is my full face screen. Yeah, I added these little rope light things. I can't actually play the drum set with them there because they're not really like attached. They're just like, kind of hanging. I don't know. I have this cool rope light and I want it to be in the picture somehow. I didn't know what else to do with them. You know, I thought it'd be cool to have them in the picture. You missed the drum streams? Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out the camera that I used for the top-down view that's like above the drum set facing down, which I think is still my favorite view of when I'm drumming. We tore it down. We took it down from the ceiling and we use it for the podcast. And I really don't want to have to put it up, take it down, put it up, take it down every time we go to record a podcast. It's a pain in the behind because my drum set's actually in the way of getting a ladder to do it. So I have to move the drum set, put a ladder there, put the camera. It's a big process. So I don't want to have to buy another camera, but I might have to. I don't know. Yay, no issues this week. Lady Creep Show. I know last week was a bit of a mess. I think deep down you want to buy more cameras. Shh. I told my wife I'd stop spending so much money. I have to be cool, man. I have to stop. The office is built. Okay, I lied. I wasn't happy. Cheaper camera is going to be terrible quality though, you know. I do have 2 cheaper cameras that I could try. And I guess if it's just for the drum part, like maybe it's okay. I'll try the Panasonic Lumix, whatever they are, Lumix, whatever the cameras that we first started the podcast with, and we were like, these cameras are terrible, and we replaced them straight away. Could try using NDI and your phone as a video. So, well, then I gotta put a phone up there. It's like on the ceiling. It has to be something that's like permanent that I can turn on and off. Maybe I'll try the Panasonic ones. Hello, Bath Girl. Thank you for the token. That's not a bad idea. Maybe I'll try the Panasonic ones, and we'll just see. It'll probably be terrible quality. Another face cam would be good enough. I had the face cam up there to begin with, and something about the darkness in the room. Because I don't have lights on. The only lights that are on are like my key lights right now. And then like little rope lights and stuff. So I think that was the issue. It was just, cameras require a lot of light. I have no clue what a token is worth, but put it towards a new camera. I think each token is $1, so thank you. Drum cam, drum lights. Elgato sponsored this, man, somebody said. I actually filled out an application, finally, for Elgato sponsorship on Monday. Remember Monday when I canceled my Hermitcraft stream? I said there's a lot of things that I've been wanting to do that I haven't gotten to. That was one of them. So I actually filled out the form and sent them all my stuff, linked all my accounts so they knew my, what they call reach, you know, between all my YouTube subscribers and Twitch followers. And I couldn't link my Twitter account. That would have helped too, because that's another 180,000 followers there. But anyway, that's a humble brag. It said I had like a reach of like 1.4 million people or something like that. So I think they hopefully will give me some thought and accepted my partnership. Mad Maddie, thanks for the 5 tokens. Appreciate you. Need to get something back from all the free publicity. Yeah, I know, it's funny. So hold on, I'll share. I made a list of, let me find it. I made a list of all the Elgato stuff. All right, let me see if I can find it. Okay, all right, you ready for this? So when I was going to apply, I was like, maybe I should list out all the things I have, you know, so they know that I'm like into their stuff. I didn't end up doing it, but I made the list anyway. Here it goes. You ready? Here's all the Elgato products I own and use. There's actually some that I didn't put on the list because I own them and don't use them anymore. But here's the ones I own and use in order to do YouTube and streaming and all this stuff. Ready? Stream Deck XL. That's like the Stream Deck that has like the most buttons ever. Stream Deck Plus is the new one. It's cool. It's got knobs. Stream Deck pedals. I have 2 of them. The 4K 60 Pro capture card. It's a 4-input capture card that's in my computer. HD60X is a portable capture card. Good for like Xbox and the Switch when I do Mario Kart streams. I plug that in and it gets you 4K 60 from that. I have the Elgato mic arm LP, the low profile mic arm, so it keeps my mic nice and low out of my view. I don't have any monitors blocked by a mic arm. I have the face cam, which actually is not currently being used because I just switched to my Sony A7 Mark IV camera last week. So that's actually not plugged in at the minute. But I might go back to it, to be honest. Like, this camera is not that much better, which is weird considering it's like at least 10 times more expensive. Anyway, so, and then I got 2 key lights. I got the light strips that are behind me on these shelves, right? That you guys can control when we're on Twitch. I've got key light minis that I use for the podcast. So they're nice and portable and we can set it up for the podcast. Give us our key lights in a mobile fashion for the podcast. And I have a ring light, which is also like our main center light for the podcast. So we have 3 lights total from Elgato to light up our podcast set. Wall mount, which is what holds the camera above the drum set. That's not currently mounted, but the mount is screwed into the ceiling. Flex arm, which is holding the Sony A4 camera that we're looking through right now. And solid arms. I have... What do I have the solid arms for? I'm not using them. Yeah, they're in the closet. Okay, so those are the ones I put on listening, though I'm not using the solid arms. So there you go. That's my list of all Elgato stuff. What were the solid arms for? Well, I have a solid arm and the flex arm for the camera, I guess. Because it's actually mounted to the desk. I know, I have a lot of Elgato stuff. So you would think they should sponsor me. Because I hype it all up. And then if they do, then you guys, when you just click the link, my affiliate link, then I'll get some money for it, and that'd be awesome. The chat box is at the very bottom of the screen, right where the keyboard is. Oh. What are you guys looking for? Oh, okay, at least the bottom message is there. I know, right? I hope they do. I've been checking my email. Oh, all right. So is everybody settled in? Everybody good? It's hard to chat on the iPad. Yeah, right. Because they don't have like a chat overlay, so you can see the video and chat at the same time, right? Something like that, or you have to watch it smaller if you're gonna do it. Lately Lucid, thank you so much. Glad you could sponsor me here on Glimpse. Appreciate it. A little bit rough, the viewing experience a little bit rough on the iPad. Let's make sure we continue that feedback, right? They're doing all the stuff and things. They are trying to improve week in, week out. We got to continue giving feedback. Pop out the video window and that works. There you go. There's a tip for you. Pop out the video window. I popped out the chat. Either way, maybe the video window is better for you on iPad. See, Paolo's here. How you doing? Paolo in the house. Works for Glimpse. All your constructive feedback can be directed to Paolo. Why isn't the $1 tier working? What do you mean it's not working? Are you not able to see me? Just refresh, I think. Oh, you upgraded to the... when I went live, I said for all sponsors. Yeah. Oh, maybe the auto renew bug that happened. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks, guys. I know we had that renew issue. Hopefully, we're getting it sorted out and we're past it. But I think I want to do some Minecraft. Whoops. What button did I just press? One I didn't mean to. I hope I didn't break anything. And live. Aha. Here we are. Hi. Haven't really done much since TCG on Friday, I think. Oh man, what have I been doing? I took some time off. We had the we were throwing a little Super Bowl party at my house, and it took a lot of effort to make sure like everything was good to go for the party. You know, had to clean up the house. We were actually hosting the event in the backyard, so I had to do all this stuff, clean off the patio, you know, had to go get like propane because it was gonna get cold and we wanted to heat up our space heaters and stuff. And yeah, a ton of stuff. Just had a ton of prep work to do for the party. So it basically took up my entire weekend. And then even Monday, my parents had spent the night, checked out, they tried out the guest house portion of the studio, and so they stayed. And so I was kind of out of sorts on Monday morning. It messed up my schedule, you know, and just getting everything back in place and recovering from the party. I you know, I didn't overdo it or nothing, but I had a hard time sleeping because I was worried about my parents and whether or not they were going to be comfortable in the guest house and stuff. It turned out all good. It turned out great. They liked it. They said the bed was nice. We got the Murphy bed that pulls down from the wall. They said it was really nice and comfy. So that was awesome to hear. Who did I want to win? I wanted the Kansas City Chiefs to win. So it was a good day. It was a good day for me. It was, you know, the fact that it was a great game, and then on top of it, you know, the team I wanted to win ended up winning. Definitely couldn't complain. So, longest 4 seconds ever, the Super Bowl ending. Yeah, it was a close one. I liked it. It was very back and forth, And I know that there's some controversy about like the refereeing and stuff like that, but I didn't really feel it was too bad. But then again, my team won, so if you're an Eagles fan, I suppose you got a little something different to say, maybe. Anyway, it was good. It was good. Also, not that I encourage gambling of any sorts, but it is a bit of a tradition that we do. Me and Skizzleman and our friend McBean, we do football squares, usually for charity. So this one we did was for teachers in a nearby school district. We're raising money, you know, to fund their classroom supplies and stuff like that. And so what they do, if you've never heard of football squares, okay, we're still just chatting apparently. What they do in football squares is basically you get a grid. There's a grid of 100 different digits, right? Like a 10 by 10, right? And then you get randomly, so you pay per square, and it was $20 a square, and I bought 5 squares. So randomly out of the 100 numbers on the board, I got 5 of them. And the numbers are the last digit of the score for each team. So, for instance, I got 7-7, meaning at the end of a quarter, if both teams have 7 or 17 or 27 or 37, that I would win. And every square that you won, every quarter you win, was like $375. And then so what they took 20, like the charity got 25%, and then the payout was the other 75%. So if you do the math, 100 squares times $20 a square is $2,000, and there's 4 quarters in football. Each one's worth $375. That adds up to $1,500. So $500 per sheet was going to go to the teachers, and then the rest was going to get paid out to whoever won the squares. So it's a little complicated, but as Skizzleman likes to complain, I got a little bit lucky with the squares that were picked. I got 7-7, and I got 4-4. And the first quarter ended in 7-7, thanks to the Kansas City Chiefs missing a field goal at the end of the quarter. Like literally bonked the pole, and I won $375. And then Skiz complained about your luck never heard of. And then the second quarter wasn't looking so good. The glorious doink. I know, it felt so bad because on one hand, I want the Kansas City Chiefs to win. On the other hand, I wanted them to miss the field goal so I win money, you know? And turns out that I got both things I wanted in the end. And then second quarter, it wasn't looking so good. Like, I didn't think I had a chance. And then somehow it ended up, what, 24-14, right? Eagles were up 24 to Kansas City's 14, and I had 4-4 as a square. So I won two quarters of not, and then the rest of the game I could just, I'd already won 2, and I wasn't worried about it too much, and I didn't come close anyway. But yeah, so I do the math. Skizzleman, he may have went on a patented Skizzleman rant about my luck to my parents who were here. My parents were here, and Skizzleman had to explain to my parents just how lucky I am. He wasn't jealous at all. I mean, come on, I had nothing to do with it. The squares are randomly generated. You know? His wife told him to stop blaming everything on luck or lack thereof, right? You guys remember that? Remember that from the podcast? He's still doing it. He's still doing it. He didn't listen to the wife. There you go. $750 can get a new camera. That's what I said. I was like, man, what do should I spend this on something or start like actually saving money? No, I spent it on the final payment for the pool getting done. Which is close. It's close. They shot it. They shot the Pebble Tech interior of it or whatever. So it's got the color and the texture and stuff. They did that yesterday. And then I thought they were just gonna like fill it up and it was gonna be done, but apparently it doesn't work that way. I don't know how stuff works. Today they're coming by to acid wash it. So that after they do all the stuff, the plastering, I guess, they got to come by and acid wash it to clean it out, so it's not like got the blue color from all the whatever. And then hopefully they'll fill it like tomorrow, maybe. Still hasn't finished, even though it was supposed to be done Tuesday. I know, right? Well, they came to, yeah, Tuesday was yesterday, so they came yesterday to do the Pebble Tech stuff. And they made it sound like that was going to be it. Like they do that and then it's over. But they didn't tell me there was more. They didn't tell me there was like more. Okay, we got to acid wash it, and then they probably got to wait a few days, and then, you know, I don't know. Hopefully they'll fill it soon though. Be nice to see it. Be nice to see it done. I think we're gonna have to go buy some concrete. Gosh, do we want to do this concrete? Is there another black that we could use? We have to do concrete. We have to do concrete. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think we clogged the system. I think it's clogged. That was a good jump. Always wanted a pool as a kid. As a person who would have to make sure it was maintained and safe, not so much. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Something's up with the cart. Look at that. The cart got a little out of whack. I guess that's what happens when you leave. Stuff like that could happen. It could get caught on the rail a little bit weird. Which I'm about to leave and it's just gonna get broken again, but oh well. It's easy to fix. Yeah, I had a pool as a kid. You know, it's super hot here in the summer, and it's almost unbearable if you don't have a pool. You know, you need that in the summer here because it's just so rough. So I had a pool as a kid. So it became like a common thing to where, like, if you go to Google Maps and you search for Phoenix, Arizona, and zoom in on any neighborhood, you'll see at least 50% of the houses have a pool. It's just the way it is here. Because we're in the desert and it's super hot, you know? So it became pretty normalized to have a pool here, to where I don't even think about it as that much of a luxury. It's almost like a necessity, like having an air conditioner, you know? Maybe that's a stretch. No air conditioner, you'll die. No pool, you'll just be sad in the summer. There's a big difference, I suppose. But yeah, anyway, the pool that was in this house was probably, I don't know, probably hadn't been like, had anything done to it in like 20 years. So it was pretty rough. Like there was a crack in the bottom of it, and I was very concerned that water was leaking into the earth through the crack. I don't know that it did make it all the way through like the concrete, but I was worried about it. So when we redid our backyard, I said, let's just redo the pool as well. So it wasn't actually that expensive, to be honest, to refinish the pool. The most expensive part was we had them add a heater. It's like a heat pump, I guess. And so we might be able to swim like in a month. So we'll see. Oh, hello. What's that? Probably somebody doing TCG stuff. Make human soup. What's the temp right now? Well, the water's not in it because they just filled it with the stuff yesterday and they have to acid wash it today. So there's no water in it, so I can't give you a water temp. But outside temp right now, let's see. Let's get a little weather. Let's do the weather report. Today's weather report with Impulse. Today's looking great in Chandler, Arizona. The temperature currently is 43 degrees Fahrenheit. High for today is going to be 56 degrees with the low of 36. Actually, yeah, a little cold front came in with the, it rained last night. Oh man, it rained last night. Used to live in Chandler. Nice. Yeah, Chandler's a nice place. We like it here. We like it here. Oh my gosh. Lightly Lucid, are you from around here for real? There was one lightning strike that was literally, because you know, you guys, you know how the lightning works, right? When you, and this may be a myth and I might be out of my mind, but when lightning strikes, you can start counting. And like for every second, it's supposed to be like a mile away. It is where the lightning struck, something like that. Probably not perfect science, but it's something like that. So lightning struck and it like was super bright. We like the whole window went bright white. And so my wife and I both are just conditioned to do this when lightning strikes like that. We start counting. We didn't even get to 1. It was that close. And then the thunder hit so hard, the house shook. The thunder shook the entire house. It was so close. It was like less than a mile away. The whole house rumbled. My daughter had just gone to bed and she came out and she's like, what was that? Like she thought the house was going to come down. She was so worried. It was really bad. It's cool though. It's kind of fun to like be reminded of the power of Mother Nature, you know. It's terrifying, but it also, you know, kind of gets the blood going a little bit. All right, we're gonna need a bunch of this. I feel bad because we're just gonna re-dye it. I am the person that buys the most from the empty. I'm the reason it's the empty. Because Green's getting rich off me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Those are ender pearls. I suppose he doesn't want those. Wait a minute, how do I put those back? Oh, I don't know that. There it is. Paid with ender pearls. You think he'll accept ender pearls? I mean, we're friends. We can work out a deal, right? Derp. Oh, man. Yeah, we're paid with impulse orbs. I like that. It's 5 seconds per mile? I thought it was 1. I thought every second was a mile. Because the sound travels... Sound doesn't travel like a mile a second from thunder. Have we been our whole life counting wrong? Oh, man, I thought it was 1 to 1. Jeez. Okay, so yeah, then it was super close. It was so close. Better than Royal Emeralds, you're right. I did put my box back. With as frequently as he checks his sock, he'll never notice. Sound moves 300 meters a second. All right, yeah, somebody would have to do that conversion because we did the weird in Imperial system. Is that what? The weird Imperial system here. Uh-oh. You guys are gonna get the okay. Here's the flashing warning, flashing lights coming. If you can't handle flashing lights, then might be the time to look away. I went full face cam last time I did this, but oh, you guys got your warning. You got your warning this time. Be okay, yeah. We got to do a bit of this. We need. Oh no, I gotta dye it first. Didn't have to dye it first, but okay. You can look back. I have to dye these first. try to be cognizant of people that might have sensitivity to flashing lights. You know. Okay, we're making these black. I haven't actually told you guys what I'm up to today. I think you know though. You know. If you know, you know. 300 meters is 0.19 miles. So yeah, okay. So it would take 5 seconds to go a mile. TCG. Oh, that's the best part about the glimpse streams is I'm not forced to give a title. Here's your flashing lights, guys. Today we practice finding beetroot seeds. Oh, stop it. Oh, the entire... That's a spoiler! Exclusive preview for the new Naked and Scared season. Beetroot seeds. Who would have thought? Come on. Guys, I gotta... Hold on. If you didn't see it, I have something I can play you. Hold on. I took, this morning, because I thought it was funny, I took just the audio from me, okay? Just my audio, not Skizz's, because I thought it was funnier with just my audio from a moment that happened in the recording of Naked and Scared Season 26 yesterday. I just want to play this for you. You ready? Run! Get in the boat! Get in the boat! Skizz, get in the boat! Why'd you break your boat? I'm coming through, Skizz, get in the boat! Oh, Skizz, get in the boat now! Did you get the boat? Skizz! What are you doing? Go! Oh. Oh, classic. Oh, man. So you know it's going to be a good season. That was totally...
Lucky we didn't panic.
Oh, man. Audio clip, no context. Great material for a short. I was no longer a YouTuber at that moment. I didn't maintain any sort of YouTuber composure in that moment. I was just furious at how terrible he was at getting in a boat. How is it hard to get a boat? Oh. Use the audio as a teaser for the new trailer for the season. Maybe that's not a bad idea. That was pretty funny. I sent it to Puka. We have a little group, you know, me, Puka, and Skizz. You know, I let him know, hey, we got all the files for you. He's gonna do the editing as usual. And I sent him just that, just me yelling, and he said, OMG, that's hilarious. His inventory was open, and when he left it, it broke his boat. Oh man, I didn't have to catch his POV, his point of view from that. Is this okay for you guys if I stay in this view? It's not as bad as like a white, right? All right. Don't worry, we just got a few stacks. D Fox, thanks for the 10 tokens. Holy smokes, super generous of you, my friend. Appreciate that. You're amazing. You bet, yeah. Always trying to look out. Yeah, or don't look, I guess. Look away. Do some work. You know, if you got some work to do on a second screen, that'll work too. Hey Cap, how you doing? There's D-Fox in the house. Thanks again, my friend. You're amazing. You're packing up your stream setup. Oh, Lycan, do you have to set it up, tear it down every time you stream? I feel the pain. That's how we do the podcast. I suppose now that my parents have stayed, I could leave the podcast set up out there, but I don't think the wife would be too happy with that. We like having it nice and clean, you know? Sometimes, like, when we need to escape the house, you know? Kids have taken over the living room. They're watching iCarly or whatever they watch these days. And we just need to get out of the house because we're tired of the noise. We'll retreat. We'll retreat to the guest house and just chill in the living room, you know, because it's quiet. Yeah, it's kind of nice. We used to, our last house that we had. Hello! Blue Fire, thank you for the 5 tokens. Our last house we had like 2 living rooms. Or I guess, I never knew the difference. A living room and a family room. I don't know the difference. So we could always have one and the kids could have another, and they were far enough away that they weren't like noise on top of noise type of thing. But the new house doesn't have that. It just had the one. I know, it's like first world problems. Just one living room? What? But yeah, I mean, like when the kids want the big TV to watch whatever they're watching, and then we want to like watch the news or something. Gotta fight. Gotta fight. Go watch that on your phone. Oh, it's crazy. It's like, you know, back in the day, the big thing as a kid would be to ask your parents if you could have a TV in your room. You know, like that was the big thing, and it was always like this debate. You know, is it okay? Is it okay to put a TV in a bedroom type thing? It's not a problem anymore as much because smartphones, like they basically all like just carry around a TV in their pocket, so there's like not that much of a need to ask for a TV like in their rooms and stuff. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Like I said, probably a bad thing. It's a lot of screen time. Yeah, your kids prefer to watch stuff on their phone even if we offer the TV. Yeah, that's an interesting thing too, right? Is I guess just the portability of it. You know, they can still walk around and do stuff. You know, you broke down the whole TV in a bedroom thing when COVID hit. Ah, SA. So you were against having a TV in the bedroom, and then COVID hit. Thank you so much, Electy Mick, for the sponsorship there. Oh, stream struggling on PC. Usually it's like if the internet connection speed can't handle the bits, and it's probably not helping that I'm got so much going on right now either. Probably more bit rate coming through. Pixel Princess, thank you for the 10 tokens. Thank you. You're amazing. You know, we have a TV in the bedroom, but we never use it. Like, I can't remember the last time we turned it on. Actually, no. Before the guest house, that was our retreat when we needed to. Like, if the kids had the TV, we would go into the bedroom. The problem with that was, I don't know if it's because it's a little bit older of a TV or what, but whenever we watch TV in the bedroom, especially at night, then when we go to bed, it's like way warmer in the room, and neither one of us like to go to bed with the room being warm. Also had a baby sleeping in our room most of our married life. There you go. So you had to get a TV in there. Yes, quarantines. Okay, so that's another good point. My wife and youngest got COVID a few months back. Actually, it's been a while now. But they got COVID. Luckily, it wasn't bad for them. But, you know, they quarantined in separate ends of the house. My house is kind of laid out like, just like long. You know what I mean? A lot of houses are like square. My house is long. It's like a semi-trailer almost. It's kind of weird layout. But so then there's rooms at one end of the house and rooms at the other end of the house. And then the middle is like the kitchen and the living room. And so when my daughter got COVID, my wife got COVID, they basically went to opposite ends of the house. And the other two that were healthy stayed in the middle and like kind of camped out on the couch and stuff. And then I didn't really have anywhere to go. So I ended up sleeping this was before we had furniture in the guest house, so I ended up sleeping on an air mattress on the floor in the guest house, which wasn't super comfortable, but you know, had to you know, I didn't want COVID. I don't want to get sick. Being sick is not fun. So anyway, that was the time when my wife definitely used that TV because she was stuck in that room for like a week. A long square, like a rectangle. It's elongated. It's an elongated square. There's not a name for that, is there? Why am I short one concrete? Where did it go? Hello? I got shorted one concrete out of this deal. I have no idea how that could have possibly happened. Oh well. I'll get over it, I suppose. It's concrete tax. My parents didn't get a TV until like the end of the 90s. 80s people were horrified by the idea of not having television. I remember. It was hilarious, the reactions we get. Stuck in the water block? Is that possible? Hold on. Watch this. Can we get a... There we go. And then we duck. Ah! No, I don't think it's in there. I don't know. I'm going to give up on it. It's fine. As a kid, I had a TV. I had a TV in my bedroom. And... I remember... It was so bad that I would fall asleep with the TV on. Like... I would be watching TV until I fell asleep. And I don't know if that's like the best habit to be in, you know. I'm not sure that's the best habit to be in, but that's how I rolled. And I'd wake up in the middle of the night and it'd be on some, you know, like QVC selling stuff type thing, and it was weird. I think it gave me weird dreams. Like whatever came on the TV would like somehow make its way into my dreams. I don't feel like it was the healthiest thing for me. Although it was responsible for me getting a massive crush on Tia Leone. Because there was a show that I'd always like stay up for. I think it was on Sunday nights called Flying Blind or something like that. Guys, anybody remember that? I'm really dating myself now, but you know, I do that enough anyway, so it's not a big deal. You guys know who Tia Leone is, right? She was on Bad Boys 2, maybe? Or 1, the first one? She's hot. Don't blame me for having a crush on her as a youngin', because yeah, she's hot. I think it was Flying Blind was the name of it. Something was on before that too that was actually pretty good. Anyway. Wonder what she's up to these days. I haven't seen her do much. Showing your age, but bedroom TV when I was growing up was not a thing. One TV per house in the living room. Yeah, I mean that's probably good too. It almost enforces like family time, you know? Like everybody get together, and you know, you think of like back in the old days when everyone would huddle around the radio. You know, this is before my time, you know, huddle around the radio, and there'd be like radio programs that the whole family get together and listen to. Kind of nice to have like that. Although, you know, kids won't watch what we watch. They're not allowed to watch Breaking Bad, that's for sure. Oh, Breaking Bad, still working on it. Watched a little, I think one more episode last night. We're slowing down at chipping away at it. That's for sure. It's getting a bit exhausting, to be honest. Baking Bad, no. Breaking Bad. Yeah, I mean, they do cook. They do cook in Breaking Bad, so you're partially right. Oh, man. Okay. So, let's see. I want to basically hide what's behind here, but I want to kind of do it in a fun way if we can. So let's just try to figure out what's going to work here. Like the idea was... The idea was maybe try to get that fog effect. Might be able to do that. The whole point of me doing that was to try to save blocks. This concrete's expensive, and then I almost lost it. Let's just see. We're gonna do a little experimentation here. Should I have gone into creative and figured this out ahead of time? Yes. Am I going to do that? No. Your wife and I, my wife and I are working our way through Lucifer right now. Love that show. Yeah, so we were into Lucifer as well, and then they didn't bring it back or whatever for another season, and then people raged on that decision. And then what happened? Netflix decided, hey, if people are loving Lucifer this much, maybe we should pick it up, right? So Netflix picked it up, but I gotta be honest, I never went to see how it turned out on Netflix. So wherever they left off on like the regular, what was it on, Fox? Where they left off there is where I left off with Lucifer. Did I do this right? Oh, this is... I am confused. I'm confused. Why is that not... Oh gosh, black is hard to... This is so weird. Shouldn't this be the center? And then what happened? What happened there? Story writing got significantly better with Netflix. Ooh. Worth checking out then, maybe. Guys, I know it's black and it's like hard to tell what's what right now, but how did I go wrong? I need some different blocks. 1, 2, 3. Oh. How does that work? What's happening here? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you're right. Okay. But why? Is this just a visual? What is happening right now? Why is this off? Do you see what I'm looking at? Like, why isn't that in the same as... Is it possible that's just an optical illusion? What is happening? 1, 2, 3. Oh! Snappers. Oh, man, it was an optical illusion. What a trip. That was a trip. So there was another layer of black. It went up higher. Oh my gosh. That really just blew my mind. Okay, that's what it was. Yeah. Oh my gosh, with black, you couldn't tell. Wow, that could be useful. That could be useful. With black, you can change heights and make it look like things are offset than they really are. Oh my gosh. That's crazy town. Yeah, that's why I wanted to use black. So I'm kind of bringing it back. So if we want to do any kind of thing in here, we could. I was going to try the fog effect, but I don't think it's really going to do much with that space. That was crazy. That really hurt my head. It's too early in the morning for that. Hello? There you are. Actually, why are you here? Somewhere there's not enough light? Or do we still have this? HC? Whoa. Light? Oh, it was H. It was like H and then L, I think. Nope. M? Nope. Maybe I don't have it set. I turn on light. It's renders, right? Yeah, HL. Okay. There we go. I'm going to close up the top. Oh, yeah, those ones? Yeah, I just want to get one designed, and then we'll carry it through. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Where did the... Where did he spawn? Did he, like, come from down in the cave? There's some cool stuff down there, by the way. Where did he come from? Did he fall down from up above? Oh. Probably just there. Probably just that bit. Okay. Great. Well, I don't have torches. Must have been that. Must have fallen down from there. All right, let's do we want to... I kind of want to keep it up here. There we go. Oh, that too. Okay. All right, that's our scene. And scene. Apparently, I couldn't be bothered to put all the detail on that. Now, come to think of it, like, is all the work I did on these pillars, giving it, like, all 4 sides or whatever, you're never going to see, like, past, like, this back and over. So all that was just waste. Just a waste of my time. The first noise he made was getting hurt. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so look at that. Like, the black, it's just... I know it's plain. I know it's plain, but it's like... It's not bad. Is it too plain? I think, like, once it's all in, having it look like it just goes off into nothing could be pretty cool. Yeah, and there's room in there if we want to add a little bit of a touch, right? I think the first step is just making the canvas. Just give ourselves the blank canvas and then maybe come back and do a swing at whether or not we want to add some decoration or not. Yeah. We could do different armor stands. We could decorate them with like dwarven stuff. Skulk, huh? Glow lichen would also add texture and some light. I think I want to just go with the black base canvas. Now I was thinking the layers of glass maybe. Let's board up. Let's board up all 6 windows. You know what I mean? Just so that we can see one corner in its entirety when it's just that. All right, so let's go repeat what we did. Salsarine is too kind. Thank you so much. Says I wish you had your imagination. It looks amazing. Thanks. I mean, it's just this stuff. This whole place has turned out awesome. I'm very happy with how it turned out. Okay, and then we come from behind. I actually need jump boost is what I need. Oh, but jump boost kind of drives Gem crazy, so we'll not do that to her. All right, I have to remember, like, how did I do this? It was 1, 2, 3, right? Oh man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, 5. So we went back at this. 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, and then behind it. Or was it here? Oh, I'm messing it up. I'm messing it up. Why is this hard? This should not be hard. This one's got a different... That was the corner right there. Went back too far. Great, I'm gonna lose some concrete. Black concrete. I can't tell what I'm doing. I can't see anything. All right, I think that's good. Why did we choose black concrete? I hate myself already. Okay. The floor is 1 lower. Oh, didn't stick up. Okay. Thank you. Good shout. Yeah, we don't want it to stick up and be like visible to them, right? Good thing I have you guys here today to save me from being a dum-dum. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Now, what was the deal here? I went as high as that light. Can't really reach this one though. I think I went too high on it on the other side. So we'll trim it down actually. Okay. This is not easy. Great for dark mazes. Yeah, that could be cool, right? Bonk. I didn't know about that mechanic of like if you fly straight into a ceiling, you can't get hurt. Until what happened? B-Dubs and Tango early on in the season were doing something. All right, there we go. All right, make sure I do exactly the same thing again. He had to escape the room or something, and then they found out like if you fly straight up, you can't get hurt. So he could have just done that. What was that? What was Tango doing? Won't the walls connect up now? Yeah. Well, they did already. Not sure what you mean. They already kind of work. Oh, you're talking about that? Yeah. Having those bits now. That's okay. That's such a minor thing no one's gonna ever see. It doesn't really bother me, to be honest. Okay. Oops. Am I doing this right? I know I'm wasting a few blocks, but... Alright, so we'd start at... I guess that same level. What a trip. Tango trials to help B-Dubs get his wings. Right. Okay, that's what it was. Can't wait to see what Tango's been up to. He's been working like a madman, I know that much. He's been working like a madman, just building for weeks, actually. You know it's gonna be awesome, whatever it is. Oop. I think that's what we need to do. Oh no, I messed up. I can't see the hitboxes of the blocks at all. Remind me never to do this again. Been having a rough time with all the building, it seems. Yeah, he was really hoping the item swapper stuff was going to help him more than it did. It feels like he has to place like the same type of block over and over again. And he just needs it to like get replenished in his hotbar as he builds. Oh gosh, I'm stuck. I don't know. How did I get here? Got me really curious what he's up to though. That's different. We'll fix that now. See, this is why I want jump boost. I want to jump over this. Should we change it? Gem won't mind, will she? Just that beacon right there will get us going. No, she just logged on. Oh my gosh, this is gonna look so much better. Just being black is already gonna be a game changer. It looks so cool. It just looks like there's something there, but you can't see it. Like it just goes off into nothingness. I think she logged off back on. I'm gonna put on jump boost. I think it'll be helpful. Just not seeing the garbage behind it already. Fog effect might look okay, but it's gonna be hard to accomplish, I think. Because I don't wanna have to like go, you can't really just go way back because it's at a corner. I'll put maybe some glass there, but it won't exactly give us the fog effect you have in mind. Like we have like multiple layers of glass with space in between. We just won't be able to fit that. I'm just gonna change it and let her get mad. That's how you handle a gem. She's just gonna get all angry with me. It'll be all right. Heads up, some users may not be able to watch due to an issue with Glimpse. It wouldn't let me watch until I canceled and sponsored again. Yeah, they had an issue with like the renewal thing last week. So yeah, that's a good heads up. I'm glad you figured that out, Jade, because yeah, people were having to do that last week. It should be fixed now, but if you got affected by it last week and you still might be having that issue where you have to cancel and renew. Hopefully it's getting talked about on the Discord as well, for if anybody can't make it today because of that. Not speed. Jumpy jump. Alright. He's gonna get Gem going. Impulse! Painter Beast, thanks for the 5 tokens. Appreciate ya. They fixed it last week. It happened again this week. What? No. I thought they got to the bottom of it. Alright, let's do the upper ones too. This is where scaffolding actually is kind of nice. Maybe we should use it. You sponsored again for 1 token so you could watch. Oh man, okay. Sorry you had to do that. I'm not trying to take more of your money or anything. There were a few missed from the fix last week. All right. Paolo, thank you so much. Yeah, reach out to Paolo if you had to like re-sponsor and you feel like you kind of like lost some of your tokens because of that. Maybe we can credit them or something. Don't want you guys spending more money because we're having technical issues, you know what I mean? We'll take care of you. I'm just speaking for him. We'll take care of him, right? Yeah. We got you guys. We got you guys. Thank you. Pal's hooking you up. I think we did that right. I'm getting the hang of it. Sweet. Yeah, this is the part that's like, what do I do? Scaffolding. That's what we do. Finally made it. What'd you miss? Well, I played a clip from the Naked and Scared recording stream yesterday for everybody. Should we play it again? Because Steel Tech just got here and missed it. Can we play it again, chat? Steel Tech didn't get to hear it. All right, here we go. This happened. It's just I adjust my audio because I think it's funnier without Skiz. That sounds mean, but you'll see why. Okay, this happened in the Naked and Scared episode 2 recording specifically yesterday. Run! Get in the boat! Get in the boat! Skiz, get in the boat! Why'd you break your boat? I'm coming through. I'm coming through. Skiz, get in the boat. Oh, Skiz, get in the boat now. Did you get in the boat? Skiz! What are you doing? Go! Oh, you like, you could like hear my voice cracking. Get in the boat! It's like I'm like screaming so hard at him that my voice is like cracking. Oh my gosh, so good. Oh man. I don't think he's seen it. Wait, no, hold on. He messaged me. Oh, he's hyping. Skiz, he DM'd me. He's hyping. Our podcast this last week is it's blowing up. It's blowing up, everyone. The podcast is blowing up. What did he say? He said, okay, so yeah, the podcast's blown up. It's got 15,000 views, yet our subscriber count over on the Imp and Skiz podcast is 5,000 subscribers. So the podcast this week has 3 times more views than subscribers, which is crazy town. It was a good one. It was a good one. Talked about our weekend in Anaheim, California, Minecon 2016. Living in the hermit house. Some good stories. Stories we didn't even get to. Stories that shan't be told. It was a lot of fun, though. So, yeah, people digging that podcast. Now you want steak. Oh, my gosh. Dadcraft hit me up. Dadcraft hit me up after he watched the podcast. And he's like, every time you bring this story up, I got people coming into my chat in my stream asking if it's true. It's funny. Yes, it was true. Dadcraft makes the best biscuits and gravy. Oh, it was so good. Wait, where's the other window? We didn't do 3 already, did we? Oh, I didn't do this one. Okay. Flawless. Anyway, I guess that was something I told Skiz yesterday. I was like, so we did this podcast talking about how we went to Minecon and we drove to Anaheim, California, and we carpooled, and it was me, you, and Tango, and then hung out on the house all week, me, you, and Tango, and other people. Yet we didn't bring Tango in on the podcast as a guest. And Skiz was like, dang it! I totally didn't think of that. I was like, yeah, I thought about it after the fact too. I was like, man, we blew it. We blew it. That would have been the perfect podcast for Tango to come sit in on and share his, view of the weekend as well, because he was there. Delete it. Do it again. Yeah, right. It struck me when I was like sending out a tweet about it, and I was like, yeah, me, Tango, and Skiz, we went to the, and I was like, oh. I realized the tweet actually made it sound like Tango was going to be part of the podcast, and yet he wasn't, because we were dum-dums and didn't like think to invite him. Now, to be fair, we do still have some logistics we need to figure out. Skiz is a little bit worried about us all 3 sitting on the couch, because it gets weird. Like, we'd have no choice but to face forward at that point. And the way that Skiz and I work right now is we kind of angle towards each other on the couch, and it works. So then it's like, okay, well, where's the third person gonna sit? And then just the way the cameras are all angled and stuff, like, we can't really figure that out. Plus, we only have the 3 cameras. Yeah, we need a guest chair, basically. We only have the 3 cameras, right? So there's the main view where you get everything in one shot, and then there's the POV view. There's a camera on me, there's a camera on Skiz. So then we need another camera now. So now I gotta buy 2 more cameras? One for the drum set and one for our guest? Fortunately, we do have the extra microphone, because I'll just take the microphone off the one I'm actually speaking into right now, because we actually have 2 dedicated microphones for the podcast. It's in a box right now that we get out every time we record. Use the wide shot camera for the guest. Yeah, that feels weird though, to never give the guest like a close-up, like, why, that would feel weird. Like, why do we get close-ups and they don't? Yes. I like it. You just walked outside from work and the nuclear power station alarms are going off. Whoa. That was unnerving until I realized that today is their test day. Oh gosh, okay. Scared me. Oh. Yeah, okay. Here's the thing, it's like, until these tunnels are done, it's still not going to look like super stellar in here. But just adding the black is definitely, I mean, way better than that. Like, you can compare and contrast. Should we just go ahead and get the black done around the whole thing? Looks like a monster. It's the hanging lights, isn't it? Weren't sold until I did all 6. Yeah, and then, like, imagine if we do, I don't know if it's going to be worth it or not, but again, I don't want to make it like super busy in here, but imagine if we do kind of come in and just give a little bit of something in here. Can't do this. There we go. Like, there's that like center block, I guess. This is my armor stand magic right here. We're gonna have to pretend, okay? All right. If we get a little bit of like dwarven, maybe like holding swords and stuff You know, like dwarves holding swords, each one like slightly different. Yeah, the gods and heroes kind of vibe. And then so then everything has a bit of symmetry to it. Like those have the lights in it, and then these have like little armor stand guys. Axes, do some armor stand magic to like make like a hanging sword, and then like battle axes kind of like facing in towards each other or something. Ooh, yeah, we got a lot we could do. All right, we're gonna give that some thought. Maybe even bring in Cleo, right? Say, hey Cleo, here's kind of the vibe. You do you. I like the idea of like trusting other hermits, because they'll think of stuff that I don't, you know. Let Cleo just go ham. Unero Numo. I almost had a hard time saying your name. Thanks for the sponsorship. I always say thank you as soon as they sponsor, but I suppose it takes them a second to get into the actual stream. Piffle Nat as well. I think it's the people getting fixed that had the renewal issues. You guys think I should just give the keys over, hand the keys over to Cleo? Say, do your thing. Here you go, Cleo, do your thing. I trust you. Trust is, you know, trust is good. Trust is good. Especially when you know they're going to knock it out of the park. Yeah, all right. Let's do that. I'll get it done. I'll get it done, and then I'll say to Cleo, it's a dwarven keep. Keep that in mind. Give it the dwarven vibe. Do your thing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. A little hitchiness, but still got the frames. I am worried. Item frames do cause not item frames. Armor stands do cause like. I think there's a way though that she locks them or something, right? Doesn't Cleo have a technique to where she somehow does something to the data of the armor stand that they don't really cause lag? Or does it still? She did an amazing. What is that? Magic? Magic? What is that? I don't know that word. There's like a way of locking them, and yeah, turning off gravity is another thing that helps, I think, but I thought she had a way to like kind of reduce the impact that they have. Magic, okay. it turned it into, oh, it was a J instead of a G. That's what threw me off. I'm like, is that like a word? I don't know. Because, you know, there's a lot of words out there I don't actually know. Getting the hang of it. Alrighty. Should we do them all? I mean, that's like the whole stream, just us placing these blocks. Feels a little bit bad. I know, like, they're still very much into the TCG thing, but I don't know how I'm gonna... I'm really struggling, guys, on this episode. I don't remember struggling on, like, figuring out what to do, like, how to frame my episode as much as I am now. So I have the matches of TCG that we did on Friday, which were super fun. And I want to put some of that in the video, but I can't put all of it. Like, I don't think my entire video can just be like my TCG matches. I think that's not gonna go well, you know? So yeah, I'm gonna try to like best of, I guess, or like best moments or whatever, like try to figure out a style of highlighting it. I was gonna look into the way that Joe did it, the way that Cub did it, and see if I can kind of like glean some nuggets of the best way to edit TCG stuff. But it can't be my entire video either, you know? So outside of TCG, all I really have is like what we're doing now, you know? And even this, I'm like, I don't know how to get content out of this. We're not recording clips right now. Maybe I should be, but I don't know. I've been struggling, like trying to figure out how to get good YouTube content out of our streams. I just get too distracted with the streaming portion of it, you know? Like how Etho did it with a match at the end. Oh, so it's like he's got his whole video, and then he's like, oh, okay, and then I'm gonna just tag on the TCG match if you're interested. And at least then, if it's at the end of the video, at least then the people have seen the meat, you know, of the video, right? And if they want to bounce, that's fine. It doesn't hurt retention too much, I suppose. I mean, it kind of will, I guess. It kind of will, because there will be people that are just like absolutely like, ugh, tired of seeing TCG stuff. I don't want to watch a match, you know? And they'll bounce, and that'll hurt retention a little bit. But at least if you put all the good stuff up front, probably still okay. That's interesting, because my video is actually, at the moment, starting with TCG. And yeah, people may check out straight away, which would be bad for my video. YouTuber problems. I need to come up with something. I'm so behind. I blame the Super Bowl. It really threw me off my schedule. It was nice though. I got a chance to like see my family and like have some real good quality time with my family. And since my parents stayed the night, we stayed up a little bit after the game and just caught up on a bunch of stuff. It was great. Maybe probably stayed up too late. That's probably what, between staying up a little bit late that night to hang out with my parents and then waking up in the middle of the night worried if they were comfortable or not. I was a wreck on Monday. Worth it. Hashtag worth it. Keep in mind that the majority of us really like TCG. I know not everyone, but a big majority watch hours of TCG streams. Yeah, so there's that too. I definitely don't want to ignore that fact, because the TCG stream from Friday that I posted on my second channel was 1 out of 10. You guys know what that means, right? I think we've talked about it before. YouTube has a little thing. It shows you like how well that video is done against the last 9 that it was up against, and rates it. So it was the most viewed video on my second channel out of the last 10 that I had posted. So yes, I think we can't ignore the TCG hype. Like, people are definitely interested in it. It did well. I just am a little bit concerned about oversaturating the market with TCG content. Right? And maybe that's not too much concern if people are so excited about TCG that there's no such thing as too much of a good thing, you know? Some of us went Hermit to Hermit all day Friday and Saturday. It was like a regular Hermit stream day. Oh, yeah. Oh, in fact, Hermit stream day might be a thing coming up sometime. Not sure if I'm allowed to talk about it. Just saying. Something's off. Let's pretend it's fine. I think many of us prefer to watch TCG. It's a bit like watching a game live versus watching a recap. TCG tournament could be fun. Look at that. Huh. I have a lot of, like, mess ups. Don't tell anyone. I'm flawless. What are you talking about? There's a lot of misplaced blocks throughout this whole thing. TCG should stick to second channels. Yeah, on the main, I don't think I would show a full match on the main channel. I think it's just too much. They go a long time. Somebody mentioned like a way of showing it that's like Yu-Gi-Oh! Is what they said, but I'm not familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh! So I'd have to look into it, but maybe there's something there. It said something about like cutting from the match itself to like interviews, and then also like having like a scoreboard type thing up. So you know how we have the wall? Maybe just keep a static camera on that. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. The biggest problem I have right now is just getting the time to edit. Might have to pull in Nubsy. I got 2 editors at the moment, which is crazy. We got Puka for a lot of the Imp and Skiz stuff, and then I got Nubsy for doing pretty much everything else other than Hermitcraft. Hermitcraft is still kind of like my baby. I'm afraid to let it go, you know. Yu-Gi-Oh is a good example, but the matches are not great to watch until later, and they can last several episodes for one match. I have no idea. See, I have no idea. This is like a whole new world, you know. But I can say I quite enjoyed the matches I've played so far. Curious to see how Tango fared, because he played. I know he's played a match or 2. Has any of what Tango's done been published anywhere? Any of Tango's matches? Did he play Etho? Was he crazy enough to play Etho? Who'd he play? Because I'm guessing Etho goes hard, just like Doc and Ren. Nothing's been published about Tango. Test match Tango got published. Where? Probably just, was he streaming? Tango's kind of a big brain when it comes to this kind of stuff. I think he would do pretty good. It's too bad he's like super busy building out his base right now. Otherwise, he would be, I think he would be into it pretty hard. This is kind of, I've watched so much Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Side of Dimensions, the movie, has excellent visuals for the end match. Man. I feel like if I really took some time to like go out there and look at examples of how it could be done well, it'd be super inspiring, you know, and I could probably like make a really cool edit of the way of the match. I don't know which match or multiple matches maybe. I mean, the match with me and Joe was pretty darn good. The match with me and Gem was, I just got Gemini slayed. And it was seriously bad luck. It was like really bad luck. And she just had, like, she had some really good cards too, but I also just had like the worst luck ever. Gemini tank. So I don't know, that match probably not super fun to watch, but the one with me and Joe was like really close and back and forth and stuff. It was really good. The coin flips were much against me. Yeah, I know. I kept getting the half damage coin flips. It was just ridiculous. So I probably won't show that one so much. I'll just be like, yeah, and I also played Gem. Go check it out on my second channel if you want to watch it. Do one of those. Probably the way to go. Yes, Opal, I can see your messages. Hello. Good to see ya. Doc's so addicted. It was fun watching Scar learn his first match. Oh yeah, I can imagine. Had Scar had any experience with trading card game stuff? Because I had zero. I had never done Magic the Gathering or Pokemon or none of that stuff. My Gem match was your favorite? You liked watching me get destroyed? Thanks. It was funny though. Like I think that one had humor in it because of how bad the luck was. So maybe there was that, right? That aspect of humor and frustration. And then they kept like saying stuff. Ooh, oh wow, that's really good. Or, you know, Doc over there. Yeah, wow, that's a good card. Wow, you're gonna do that one. Shut up. Quiet down over there. I don't want to hear it anymore. I know I'm getting worked. It was funny. Maybe end credit spoilers and tell people to watch the streams. Yeah, no, I gotta. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I gotta give them a little carrot to go to the second channel. Second channel's doing well. I can't complain. Check this out, guys. We may hit this year, hopefully. We may hit the 100,000 subscriber mark on my second channel. So it's gained almost 2,000 subscribers in the past 28 days. So at that rate, we're looking at another like 4 months, and we'll be able to get a silver play button for that channel. That's exciting. So that's, yeah, I'm like, whoa, second channel's picking up. You know, we've been doing some things. We've been putting a little more love into it. I know it's all just like stream replays mostly, but we've been given custom titles and custom thumbnails and stuff, trying to be professional with it. Thanks to my editor Nubsy. So I think that's like, it's helped. Obviously, like the channel's picked up, and we've drawn a little bit more attention to it and stuff too, which helps. And there's been some good stuff. Full TCG match obviously helps. The stream with Grian and Scar where the anvil stuff happens and we do the little stat poker stuff. That was all on a VOD there. That got pretty popular as well. A lot of people saw Grian's short and wanted to like see the whole thing, you know? So they found it on my second channel. Show Grian in the thumbnail, automatic views. Yeah, we gotta be careful too, right? Like, imagine being Grian or Mumbo or you know, one of the big dogs, you know, and what you see happening around you is your friends constantly using your likeness for their own personal gain. I feel like at some point that would rub me wrong, you know, if it felt like I was being used. And I really do not want to do that, obviously. Grian is truly a friend of mine, and I don't want him to ever feel like there's anything more to that friendship, you know? So I try to be a little bit cognizant of that, you know, not be what I can feel a little sleazy. Grian put me in his thumbnail. What, on his short? The obscure thing, the short. I saw that. But to be fair, the short thumbnails are automatically selected. So basically YouTube just like auto picked that. So YouTube knew I was handsome, you know. So, but I'm pretty sure at least at the time that Grian made that short and scheduled it, they didn't even allow you to make your own thumbnails for shorts. Opal says, totally respect that perspective. I'm sure Grian appreciates it. Yeah, I don't know if it's a thing that like he notices or you know what I mean, would notice or not. But again, I'm not gonna take that. I can take that chance of damaging our friendship in any way. So, you know, anytime I get a chance to do anything with Grian, it's definitely helpful because, you know, it's Grian, he's popular, and you know, like the what do we do, the escape room stuff. Like that was one of my best videos in the past couple months, and it was because I made an escape room for Grian and Joel, you know, like they were part of it. So that video got a lot of views. So I mean, it's hard to like not acknowledge that. But yeah, there's a line I think that I try not to cross. We've been going an hour and a half. I need to get more concrete now. I just used it all. Actually, I just ran away. Let's look at it. Lady Kren says your ethics are definitely to be admired. Yeah, thanks. I try. You know, I'm not perfect. Nobody is. But yeah, I try to keep keep some sort of ethic bar, I guess. As much as this is a career and things I need to make sure I'm doing the right things to continue to generate views and stuff, like some things just aren't worth it. There's a block missing there. It's really bugging me right now. Well, I don't know what it is. Oh, I think it's just we gotta fix it. All right, we're gonna take a quick break. When I get back, we're gonna fix that block. Okay, right there, because it's missing, and is it only missing on the one side? Oh, wait a minute. What is missing actually? It's supposed to be a stair. It's supposed to fully connect, but it doesn't connect here. It's a block. I don't know. You guys think about it while I'm taking a quick break. Stair connect like we did here. No. Here. Fully connect? No, look it. I don't know what's happening. You guys think about it. What do we want to do? What are we gonna do? I gotta go get water and stuff, and then I'm gonna change the desk to stand-up mode and get all that stuff out. So I'm gonna give you a bit longer of a video today. I think we'll get the get Hermit Gang going. Get some Hermit Gang going today. I still don't know why I don't have a button on my stream deck for this. We play it like almost every stream. Okay, guys, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Listen, Green. Nobody touches my bush. You're done. It all started when Green touched my redstone. He played himself like a xylophone, set on automatic. Dark Monster is a savage with technical skills and crazy vocal acrobatics. I'm a legend of the NHO with Etho, Beef, and Double O. Doc MC is coming for you sevenfold. Got Randoc and other fireman to douse the flames that you shoot at this Leviathan. Iskall can try again.
You think I'm in hiding? I'm just biding my time. Putting pen to paper, coming up with rhymes. With a star-studded group who got together just to crush you. Once we start something, you know we're gonna see it through. I'm the not the soldier who brings the fight at first light. Y'all had to inside, so now I gotta end. You're guilty of getting murdered with words. Y'all are outgunned. Go home, nerds.
Hermit Gang, 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 Hermit Gang.
If you think you can stop the symmetry, that's false. Your team is dialing for help, but I'm ignoring their calls. And when their bodies dissolve, you know that False is on a killing spree. Try to stab my PvP and perish painfully. I'm the queen of hearts, heads and body parts. She diamond armor, can't competitor. My martial arts, I'll send a poison dart to make you breathe your final breath. G-Team's name will be the only thing left.
Caffeinated, animated, redstone innovator. My behavior's crazy, can't face me. Impulse is never lazy. Tango, why would you retrain me? Now my scope is aiming. Better run from cover from all the gas balls that I be taming. Without a sound, without no hesitation, my creations are amazing. Better watch your step or the G-Team will end up blazing. Who's the better team? There is no controversy. But before it's said and done, y'all be begging us for mercy. Hermit Gang, 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 Hermit Gang.
Oh, X gon' give it to ya, I'm gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya, what? Lyrical boxing, dropping blows on all my foes. In the G-Team, they're looking unclean, needing some sunscreen. Our words to hurt this herd of nerds. It's absurd how my rhymes got them injured. Danger, danger. I got lasers to cut them up like razors. It's flexing season and I got flavour. No weak defences like trenches and fences that these dense heads are presenting. They're presenting them all right. They're not very good. I could walk over that. I could jump over that. I could use an ender pearl. Use my elytra. Come on, G-Team. Jeez.
You know, I don't know what to say. Let me see.
Hermit Gang, 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 Hermit Gang.
Now I'm back, got some things I wanna say. Yeah. What's the letter that starts the alphabet? Hey, ladies get in line, the diggity be on the way. Kev, Cleo don't know who she freaking with. Ooh, all the signs say to notify her next of kin. This diggity doll been dropping bombs, nothing but hits. Hey, spit that right again, cause the message is I can mumble rap and still be the best there is. Hermit Gang, Hermit Gang, Hermit Gang, Hermit Gang, Hermit Gang, Hermit Gang, Hermit Gang.
wanted me to do a verse, I'd have to check with G Team. I mean, I'll have to check with my schedule and see if I'm able to do that sort of thing, you know. Busy guy. So do a verse, you know, bananas, you know, bananas, bananas. I just don't know if it's a good idea for me to be part of this song.
Okay. Welcome back. So interesting. Okay, I see it now. I was back in time for Ren's verse, and I decided to take a moment to look at my Stream Deck XL that has 4x8 buttons on it, so 32 different buttons available. Thinking, okay, where can I put Hermit Gang? And I see a button on the bottom left, right next to the dang it button, that says Hermit Gang on it.
Listen, Grian.
Yep. Dang it! You gotta be kidding me. Too many buttons, as Jem would say. I don't know how long it's been there. Here's the problem with it. It's not labeled. Like, I must have put it there and then didn't go through the trouble of putting a label on it. So it's just like an empty video clip looking icon that I must not have known what it was for. But when it's active, there's a label that actually says Hermit Gang. So I'm gonna fix that right now. I'll put a label on it. And that easy. Now it says Hermit Gang, and now I know it's there. Oh, I'm good at stuff. Has anyone seen the remix with Joe's response to Hermit Gang? I haven't seen the... Joe was a little upset that, and he mentioned it last week, I think, that us making the Hermit Gang diss track thing wasn't known to them. And it was the very tail end of the Civil War when we were done with it and releasing it. So we released it and they literally had zero time to do any sort of response. But I gotta say, I mean, we put a ton of effort into it. So obviously it, came out great. Everybody loves it. Everybody loves it. Can't say you don't. No, I won't believe you. But yeah, maybe we could have coordinated a back and forth had we thought of it earlier and had time. Felt a little bit bad. Didn't even think about it, really. Didn't think about like that they might want to, hit back or whatever. Any chance of finding the version with Wells singing? I asked Doc if he still had it. He said he did, but wouldn't feel comfortable unless Wells specifically gave the A-OK on that, and I'm not sure if Wells would. So it's not up to Doc, to just release. I think Doc should give it to Wells, and if Wells does want to release it, then he can. That's what I think should happen. We gotta go get more of the concrete. I realized also during that little break that I didn't finish a story I was telling. Which I do often. There's probably more than one that I didn't finish telling today. So, I mentioned that my office is not yet done in my eyes. And this might be one of those Minecraft things where it's like always going to be not done. There's always going to be something I want to do, add to it to make it better. But I do feel like I'm one step away from being in a space where I can make a studio tour video, so everybody can see what the inside of my entire space looks like and how all my stuff works together and all that. So I had designed the wall that's in front of me So it's not, it's something you guys don't even see because it's in front of me, and like everything you see is behind me, you know? Which this my wife did. Oh, by the way, I put this up right here. My sister got me this for like Christmas last year, and I had never put it up. She had made had a sign made that says Impulse streaming live. So I put it up because she came over, you know, and I was like, oh, I better put that up. She got it for me. Anyway, so this wall was all designed by my wife, which is why it looks incredible. The wall in front of me was designed by me, which means I was horribly wrong. It was horribly wrong. What I did was I worried about sound, which is why it's opposite side of the camera. Exactly. What I did was I worried about sound. I was really worried about speaking this direction and needing the sound to just get sucked up. And so, being the Elgato homer that I am, I decided to get a whole bunch of Elgato sound panels. Now, if you remember, I named off all the Elgato stuff that I am using currently earlier in this stream. I did not mention the sound panels, did I? No, I did not. And the reason is because after I had all the sound panels up on the wall, basically the wall was plastered with them. And they were okay. They were kind of cool. Like, you could make little patterns out of them and stuff. But it was kind of just meh. You know what I mean? It's just a wall of sound panels. There was no flair to it. Nothing. It wasn't that cool. You know, and you guys know, I want to, you know, I'm thinking once I'm done with this studio, I might want to go on Tech Source's Setup Wars. You guys know who that is. Edgar, whatever his last name is. Can't pronounce. He does this thing where he like reviews people's setups, you know, and so I wanted to have a setup that was worthy of his show, you know, get his seal of approval, maybe. So I've been watching way too many of his Setup Wars videos and seeing like the really cool stuff people do, and the wall of sound panels in front of me was not hitting the mark. You know what I mean? It was just, like I said, kind of meh. That did the job. It sucked. It sucked. It soaked up the sound. No, it sucked as well. It soaked up the sound, and it did the job, but didn't look great. The other issue I had was I have a TV in here that I kind of use for, like, if I'm grinding some blocks on Minecraft or whatever, I'll throw up a show, you know, Netflix show or whatever on it. Sometimes it's just a massive Spotify player. Yeah, the haunted TV, right? The one that goes off. I figured that out. I turned it off. It was hi LG. I turned that off. Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing because it's an LG TV. So I turned that off. I turned Alexa on. That sounds weird. Okay, we'll get past that. But only if I press the button on the remote. So my TV's like not gonna go off anymore, hopefully. Dang it. Moving on. Okay. So anyway, I had the TV. It was off to the side. It was like in the corner to my right. If you guys have seen any of the pictures I like posted of my office, my studio, like a while ago. Then I found out, like, once I got my monitor layout and everything kind of figured out how I wanted my monitors to be laid out, they were like blocking the TV. And so I was like, wow, that was a dumb choice to put the TV where I did. So instead, so I tore down the TV off of the wall to the right, and I put it right in the middle, like above my desk. So now when I'm sitting down, I can kind of like kick back in my chair, and my TV's kind of like right in front of me and above me a little bit, and it's kind of tilted down, and it's perfect. It's like my monitor layout plus the TV actually looks great. Didn't I show you guys a picture of this at some point in time? Well, that's not it. Ah, there you go. Not a great picture. But yeah, you can see. Here, I'm explaining it. So you can see, like, I have now the triple monitor layout that goes all landscaped. No TIE fighter setup anymore. But now the key lights are perfect spacing. And the camera, you know. Camera, I don't know. Camera almost feels like I should sit back in the center just for symmetry. But rip the old cactus farm. But yeah, there's the TV above me. Kind of cool because now I can see the lights. Like when we have it so you guys can turn the lights to different colors. You can actually kind of see the glare on the TV and see what color you guys changed it to. It's kind of cool. So that's my new setup. There's no sound panels anymore. So I got a little bit worried because now sound is bouncing off of everything in front of me. And there's a little bit more reverb and it's probably not noticeable to 99% of the people. Right? Okay, so flashing. Sorry, guys. If it's bad for you. So I talked to my wife and I said, hey, this is better. Like, now I've got everything where I want it. Can you now make that wall look cool? And she did. Well, it's happening. She ordered the stuff. So I am spending a little bit more money. So she ordered a couple new from Audi Mute, the same people that did the wall behind me. There's these like sound soaking panels that look awesome. Are gonna go to the left and right of the TV, and she came up with this idea to have them like floating out from the wall, so there'll be like space behind them, and then we're gonna put some like RGB stuff in there. Got some strip lights from Govee that can be controlled with my Stream Deck and stuff. And so it's gonna like cast a light on that back wall a little bit, kind of around the TV. And also, she's trying to talk me into, and I feel weird about this, but she's trying to talk me into this like fluorescent. It's like it's just writing. It's like cursive, fluorescent, like rope light almost thing. And it's gonna say like impulse. And like cursive or whatever. And she wants to put that like above the TV. And so then the whole thing will be framed in by like those panels or whatever. And so I think she's got it. I think she's figured it out. I told her I had to think about the yeah, faux neon light sign. Yeah. Govee does rope light. Yeah, I have it on my drum set. Right behind me. In fact, here, I can probably show you. Oh, there we go. Oh, geez. And there goes the drumsticks. All right, we're just gonna, there we go. There we go. So this is our rope light. Yep, from Govee. Great. We can. It's pretty cool. And change colors and stuff. So yeah, you could like take this and like make shapes out of it and stuff. You know, I could like use this to be a little hard though. Great. I'm gonna throw that over there. It'll be fine. See it just dangling on the cymbal now. Okay, back to this. But yeah, they actually make it so like people will do it and it'll fit in like the size that we need it in and that kind of stuff. So I think we're just gonna do that. Doc always wants to play TCG. No, not at the moment. I know you guys probably want me to, but I gotta get this stuff done or else I got no video forever. Especially since ExpressVPN's waiting on me. So yeah, neon yellow impulse. We're just gonna make it impulse, not SV. We decided just for spacing reasons, otherwise it gets too small. So yeah, but I don't know why I felt awkward about like having my name on the wall in front of me. Like, yep, Tango 2, super grind mode. I'm not in the mood for beating from Doc. No, he's a GM. He's the game master, so he would just be officiating. He was thinking me and Tango could play each other. Don't let Jem see, I know. I need to get the sound clip. So, what are you compensating for? Whatever she said. Impulse, what are you compensating for? Oh, felt good. Anyway, yeah, maybe we'll just roll with it. Like that'll be our thing, you know? Yeah, Doc's a GM now. So anyway, I think once all that comes in and we get that up and done, then I'll be ready for the office tour. But yeah, we did have to buy the sound panels. They were like, they weren't cheap. They were almost $200 a piece. We had to get 2 of them. They're 2 foot by 4 foot. So, and then I got a bunch of, like, we're custom making the floating piece of it. So I knew I wasn't going to hit studs, so I had to get like super duper wall anchors and these cool spacers, and so that they'll stick out 2 inches from the wall. And then I got the Govee lights, so yeah, probably put another $500 total into this front wall project. Oh, and to the right where the TV used to be, we have some shelves, floating shelves we're gonna put in, and then I got a few things I want to put on that. Like, I got a couple other knickknacks and stuff to put on that, so that'll look cool. Gotta get some greenery in here too. I told her that. I want some greenery. It's supposed to like help the mood or something, you know, when you have like greenery around you, I guess. Even if it's fake, it's supposed to trick the mind into some sort of tranquility, I guess. I don't know. What's it called? Aw, lichen. Dang it. Get scorpion repelling plants. We got lavender plants put out in the yard that's supposed to keep away mosquitoes, because that's always a problem here. Just heads up, have to cancel my sponsorship and start a new one in order to see the stream. The good news is that Glimpse had sent me some bonus tokens, so it didn't cost any extra. Just wanted to share. Yeah, Button82, that was a problem for a few people. So anyone else that's having that issue, and in fact maybe pass the word in the Discord too, potentially, because there's probably, I'm like, oh, if anybody else has the issue, tell them. But if they're here and watching, then they've already kind of solved it, right? It's the people that aren't able to watch today that didn't get it solved. So we need to get the word out to them somehow. And I guess the Discord would probably be the best place. Should tweet or post in Discord. Yeah, definitely. Need cat and dog friendly plants. Oh, that's another thing. Oh my gosh. Okay, so my daughter got a new cat. Must have been, I don't know when. I feel like it's been a year now, but obviously didn't learn this lesson last year. So yesterday was Valentine's Day. Hope everybody had a good one. If you were celebrating with your significant other or whatever, or if you did Galentine's Day or Broentine's Day or whatever. Hope you enjoyed it. But I had flowers, like a bouquet of flowers in a vase delivered yesterday, and I think it got delivered during the Naked and Scared stream. I'm not sure. I was getting worried about it because it was getting late in the day and it hadn't come yet. But anyway, so they were supposed to be delivered yesterday, and after the stream, I walked into the house and I'm like looking around, you know. My wife's kind of looking at me with a little bit of a sus face, you know. And I'm looking around, and I'm like, oh man, they didn't come yet. The flowers didn't come yet. And like, now it's towards the end of the day. It's time for us to like actually try to like have our time, you know, like exchange cards and all that and spend some time. No, the flowers didn't come. And I'm like, oh no, what happened? So I keep looking and looking. I can tell by the look on my wife's face, something's up. So I keep looking and looking. And then I finally notice up on top of like this really high up shelf is the bouquet. She got it. And it's up really, really high. And I'm like, that's kind of weird. That's a weird place to show it off. It's like 8 feet in the air. What's going on? And then I realized that she had to put it there because of the cat. The cat would have demolished them if she didn't get it somewhere where the cat couldn't get to. And I was like, oh man, we can't even enjoy flowers anymore because this cat will go crazy on them. So yeah, I don't know. Next year, maybe I gotta do something different. It's a thought that counts, right? Husband got me the Lego flowers. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Was it you, NosisCon, yesterday in stream saying, or maybe yesterday in stream, saying something about, like carved out of wood or something like that? Somebody was saying I should get, like, sculptured flowers. Something the cat wouldn't be able to. That was before the whole cat thing. Not me, but it's a good idea. Okay. Somebody yesterday, I don't know why I thought it was you. Somebody yesterday said maybe get sculptured flowers. Might have to do that next time. That might be the solution to this problem. Anyone else who's maybe like watching the replay on YouTube and maybe you have this same problem with cats and plants, what's your solution? Do you guys just like ditch the plants altogether? We had a edible arrangement. Yeah, then the cat will be happy. The cat will eat it all. Wait, no, you keep it in the fridge, right? All right, that solves it. Food's hard for us right now because we're trying to, you know, we're trying to change our ways. Wait a minute, what's going on? I need to fit something right there, but I can't for some reason. What's happening? Oh, because it's can't put it there. Oh, I felt bad. Extra blocks. So, yeah, you had to ditch the plants, huh? Yeah, my wife took all her plants and put them outside, basically. Or like way up high where the cat couldn't get to, like she did with the flowers. Such a bummer. You can't even enjoy the flowers. They're up so high, like you can't even enjoy them. Anyway, oh well, I learned my lesson. Next year, I just, you know, tired of stuff. We're both kind of tired of stuff. We don't need any more things. So I was trying not to like buy her more things because it's not like anything that she really wants at the moment. So I was like, okay, well, this is a nice romantic gesture. Some flowers. It's always nice having some flowers around. Pretty up the space a little bit. Whoop. Nope. We had a little plant that she thought was high enough that the cat couldn't get to. And we were wrong. Underestimated Luna's hops. Luna's the name of our cat. Well, it's my daughter's cat technically, but my daughter's like kind of abandoning the cat, I feel. Too much work, I think. Anyway, so my wife and I, we were in the guest house. I think we were building a piece of furniture, like with the last piece of furniture, just a little dresser, so when people stay, they have a place to like put their clothes away in. And next thing you know, my son comes in looking for us. So Luna did something. We go in the house. Luna had like gotten to the plant and it was on top of the entertainment center where the main TV is, and completely knocked over the plant. So there's just like the plant soil stuff everywhere. There was a water tray that the thing, like the plant sits in to give it water, you know? So there's water everywhere. There's like the soil stuff everywhere. And it's like running down by where the TV is. And it's like, oh my gosh, it was a nightmare. It was such a nightmare. Oh, but I love the cat. She's so cute. She can get away with it, you know? It's like hard to stay mad at her. She's just too cute. Even though she doesn't love me back. It's fine. Yeah. Gotta love pets, right? The pet ownership. Always fun. This is missing blocks. Oh! We said we're gonna replace that block. It didn't happen. Got to chatty chat. Guys almost let me forget. Let's just do it. Let's do it before we forget. I'm not even gonna finish that window. Glad you love the cat anyway. My dad always grabs about our cat. Side quest. Yeah. She's amazing. Ding! Thank you so much, Noob500, for the token. Here's some hype for this future Skyblock server. Yeah, the Skyblock server. When's that? Next week. Next week, right? Got a new Skyblock server coming on the ISV network, I guess. I was gonna say the ISV server, but it's a new server as part of the ISV private community network of servers that we have going for all sponsors or patrons that do the $10 tier or more. One of the perks. Pretty soon we're gonna be switching off patron whole scale. I think we're ready for that now that we got the whole coupon thing figured out with Glimpse, so I can just give them all coupons to come over. Excited about that. Right now we got kind of a dual thing going on. It's always tough to juggle. Where is this supposed to be? Oh yeah, right under me. Okay, so we've decided to put a block there, right? Chat, that's what you guys decided? And where exactly is it? I can't get to it is the problem. I have to break blocks to get there? Oh. Is that right? Okay. Put back exactly how we found it. Perfect. Maybe. Was that it? That was it. That did it. I do the trick. Here's the thing. Is it? This is gonna bug me. Is it like this? All right. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Oh, I thought it was gonna be different. All right. I'm sure everybody noticed that. I don't know. Some people have like crazy ability to just like look and be like, "That's off right there. That's not supposed to be." You know what I mean? I used to be good at that. I was one of those people that like, you could put two pictures side by side and I could find the difference like super fast. I think I've kind of lost that a little bit somehow. That looks so good with that one block there. Made the whole difference. Yeah. That was the key, the whole base right there. Oops. That's gonna be seen, isn't it? Ooh. This whole thing's gonna be... Wait, okay, so this is wrong. This is 100% wrong. What's happening there? Like, why is that an empty space? Right there. Gotta love free cam. Okay. Needed to go all the way up with polished. That's where it's missing right here. I think. Let's pretend that's the key. We don't have to overthink it too much. Yeah, free cam is amazing. It gets a little bit weird, right? Like the more and more things we do to make the game a little bit easier, a little bit more quality of life, these mods we add and stuff, at some point it starts to get a little disconnected with vanilla, and I could see that being like rubbing some viewers the wrong way, or that like really embrace the full scale vanilla experience. And so it's this weird line we have to like dance on. You know, it's almost maybe why I'm still struggling a little bit with the inventory swapper thing. I put all the deep slate that I had in there to be sorted. It's in there somewhere. Don't think free cam's wrong is how you use it. Yeah, I don't use it a lot. Well, I mean, I just use it when I need to do like what we just did. Like I need to like quickly check on something. Because before we would log in a camera account, you know? So we still had the same ability before. It was just more steps. We would log in a camera account to do it. Hello. So all we've done is we've given ourselves the same exact functionality, but in an easier way to do it. That doesn't mean that because it's easier and more accessible that we probably use it more than we did in the past. Doesn't have to deflate. But yeah, like the inventory swapper thing. Like, what other mods do we have here on Hermitcraft that feel like it's towing the line a little bit that you guys can think of? I think it's more problematic if you change the visuals too much. People have a hard time identifying with the content if you use a lot of like texture packs and shaders. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't do a ton with like the texture packs and shaders and stuff. I don't do anything with shaders. I do have a little bit of texture pack stuff from vanilla tweaks, like the darker GUI. Just easier on the eyes for me and stuff. Take it easy, Lycan. Sorry, you're having some issues today. Dang that rural internet. Is that what it is? Did I say it right? A lot of custom entity stuff breaks vanilla fill. Yeah, Cleo's armor stand magic. Yeah, all the custom items. You know, like the beard, my face warmer. Like the beard, the battle axe. Like these are some things that definitely feel vanilla. Custom recipes, right? Like that confuses me too. Because here I'm allowed to change the color of concrete, but then I go to play like another series and I'm confused by what's allowed and what's not allowed. So yeah, I can see that. I mean, last season I was able to eat amethyst shards, and that confused a few people who then went into their own worlds and attempted to eat amethyst shards. I didn't see that coming. Oh man. Didn't think of that. That people were gonna be Azuma eating bone meal. Yeah, right. All these little quirks that we've added are just confusing. Kind of funny too, though. Had the music down a little low today. This song's jamming. Oh man, we got one left. We got one left. Thanks for hanging out while we do a little grindage today. Appreciate the company. There are people who need the warning labels. Oh, those are people who need the warning labels. Yeah. Like like now when you get a coffee from Starbucks and the cup says, "Be careful, the liquid inside this cup is hot and may burn you." I mean, come on. It's coffee. What would you expect? I mean, my favorite one is when you buy a little plastic storage container and there's a sticker on it that illustrates a baby being put inside the container with the lid getting closed on it, and then it has a big circle with an X through it. Don't put your baby in this container and close it. They might suffocate. Well, no duh. Come on. No duh. I used to collect... Oh, I missed this. Oh, this is such a sad story. You guys ready for a sad story? It's going to really break your heart. Everybody buckle up. In high school, I had a drum pad. Okay. You guys know what a drum pad? Hold on, I get mine. It's worth it. This is worth the prop. Hold on. Okay. So this is what you call a drum pad, right? This is like the good kind, like the I'm a snare drummer, you know, practicing my rudiments, real feel, what they call it. So in high school, I had one of these, not this one, obviously, and we used to do a thing, like a lot of us would like put stickers on it, you know, like kind of like personalize our drum pads. Put stickers on them, and they'd get beat up a little bit, but it was part of the personality of the drum pad. I decided I wanted my stickers to be like the most ironic things I could find. Okay. So those were the kind of stickers I collected, was the "don't put your child inside this container." You know what I mean? Like I literally took that sticker off the plastic container and put it on my drum pad because I thought it was so funny. These isn't ironic. I thought it was funny, you know, like that people needed those kind of stickers. So I was on a charter bus. Okay. We were at band competition, 4-hour drive, I think, to I don't know, Yuma or Lake Havasu or something like that. And so it was like, you know, we're on the bus for a long time, and I had to use the restroom on the bus. Charter bus had a little bathroom in the back of the bus. So I went into the bathroom and I closed the door, and on the back of the door, or maybe it was above the toilet, I can't remember, it had a sticker. And basically it had it had a person sitting on the toilet, and then it also had a person, and then next to that it had a person standing and facing the toilet. But it was kind of like the person was facing where the person was sitting. And then that was like, had the circle with an X. And what the sticker was trying to say was, don't stand up to go to the bathroom, because you're on a bus. And if you're standing and trying to go to the bathroom, and the bus, you know, hits a bump or whatever, you know, I'm gonna make a mess. And so they're trying to say, don't stand up while you're you know, using this restroom, to sit down instead. But the way the sticker was laid out, it literally looked like it said, "Don't pee on me, I'm sitting here." That to me is what the sticker looked like. "Don't pee on me, I'm sitting here." It's also good advice. And so I did something slightly criminal. Okay, I was a teenager, but it was so worth it. I took the sticker. I took the sticker off the wall of the bus. I couldn't help it. I had to have it. I had to have it. So yeah, I took the sticker off, and I of course put it on my drum pad. I had to. It was too awesome. So I had this drum pad that had, you know, all these stickers, and I was collecting them. Those are the two that I remember. I'm pretty sure I found a few more that were pretty weird like that. And then unfortunately what happened was I was teaching this, you know, after high school. Now I'm a drum instructor teaching at not only the high school I graduated from, but a few other high schools in the surrounding vicinity. And at one of them, I was just kind of there for a clinic type thing, just like I was contracted to come in and just do a clinic. And so it was like a couple hours, and then I would never see these kids again type thing. Well, when the clinic got over and I left, I forgot my drum pad at this place. You know what? Can I tell you guys where it was? I guess I shouldn't. Anyway, I left my drum pad at this place, and I realized it like the next day when I was looking for my drum pad, and I was like, oh no, I think I left it there. And so I'm totally wrong. So anyway, I went back when I finally got a chance to, which was a few days later, unfortunately, because I was just like busy. So I went back, and it was gone. It was gone, and like, oh, I don't know, I haven't seen it. You know, obviously, you know, one of the kids there decided it became theirs, which is sad. But yeah, it had all my fun stickers. It had my "Don't pee on me, I'm sitting here" sticker, which was, I miss that so much. It was awesome. I committed a crime to get that sticker. Don't do crimes, people. All right, let's all be upstanding citizens and not steal stickers off of a bus or anywhere. Defacing public property is never okay. So my stolen stickers were stolen, yes. Dang it. That's so funny though. "Don't pee on me, I'm sitting here." That was the best. Every time I got my drum pad out, I'd look at that sticker and get a little chuckle out of it. My wife has a cry cut. She can recreate it. I don't know what that is, but I'm sure you're right. Actually, I don't know. I think you might be thinking of Tango's wife with the like sticker printer thing that was used. They use for making glasses. I don't think my wife has anything that she could do that with. Was Skiz on that trip? No, I don't think so. I think this was like, I think that was the year he after he graduated or something. Skiz was 2 wives ahead of me. Final cutter, I know your wife. Oh, she might, yeah. She does have quite a bit of things for crafting. Just remake the sticker. I don't know. I wonder if I could recall it from memory well enough to like actually redo the graphic. I mean, I guess I explained it pretty well, right? Like the way I explained it, you guys could probably see it in your mind's eyes. I hope. Everybody imagine a dude standing up doing a number 1 on a bus. Probably, yeah, probably Google it. Google it. There's an image somewhere of the "Don't pee on me, I'm sitting here" sticker. Pretty sure that's not what it would be called, but oh my gosh. I was laughing. Best sticker ever. Like, it's one of those, it's like, whoever designed this, how did they not see that? That's what that looked like? You know? Can now be found as a shirt at your local Hot Topic. I wouldn't doubt it. That is such a Hot Topic type of shirt, isn't it? Every time I hear Hot Topic, I think of Hot Pocket in the jingle. So every time I hear Hot Topic, I go, Hot Topic. You guys know the Hot Pocket jingle? The Hot Pocket jingle is one of I don't know if it's a joke that like Skizzleman came up with, or maybe another comedian. Probably another comedian. But Hot Topic. Skizzleman, he tells this joke, and I don't know if it's his or not, but the Hot Topic jingle is one of those jingles where you can just imagine that Hot Pocket hired some dude to make him a jingle, and the dude was struggling, right? Or maybe he was just lazy. He forgot that he needed to do it or whatever. And then like the day comes where the CEO of Hot Pocket busts into this guy's office and says, "Yo, Jerry, where's the jingle? We need it. Today's the day. We got to put it on the commercial." And he realizes, oh, dang it, I forgot to do the jingle, right? And so he quickly just says, "Okay, yeah, I got the jingle. It's just Hot Pocket." Like the most lazy jingle ever that he came up with on the spot because his boss was like, "Deadline, yo." Until this day, the lamest, laziest jingle still gets stuck in people's heads. Like sometimes we overthink things, don't we? Hot Pocket. That's it. That's the jingle. Oh man. Man, Hermit Gang, we could have just been like, Hermit Gang. And that's it. That's it. That's the song. It's a mix. The part comes from Red. Oh yeah, Red Robin. Yeah. Yeah, I'm adding the yum to the Hot Pocket song. That's actually part, and that's not part of the song. Yeah, Red Robin's the same way though, and it works. Red Robin, yum, right? At least that one's got a little bit more variety in the like the key or whatever, the actual tone of it. Hot Pocket. That's it. That's just Hot Pocket. So bad. But it works, I guess. Oh man, so speaking of Red Robin, I may or may not have gotten a little bit of Red Robin lately. Not my fault. Not my fault. It was my daughter's birthday, and we have a tradition in my family that on birthdays, the birthday person gets to choose where we go for dinner or lunch or breakfast, whatever meal they want to go out for. And my daughter chose Red Robin this year for her birthday. I may or may not have had meat. I know. I hadn't eaten bad in a while and was just like, you know what? I can afford to go all out. It's Red Robin. Let's get them fries out early with campfire sauce. That's the ticket. Those of you that go to Red Robin, when you order your food, if it has fries, if you have a side of fries, you then qualify for the endless fries at Red Robin, right? That's a thing they do, endless fries. So as soon as you order your food and you've now paid for a side of fries, you are then allowed to ask for your fries to come out early. Uh-oh, shouldn't have done that. So yeah, right when we place our order, we say we want our fries out early with campfire sauce because it's amazing. And then what they do is as they go back to place your order, give it to the cooks and stuff to start getting it made, they will grab a thing of fries and bring it out to you. And you can start kind of like munching on fries as a bit of an appetizer while they make the rest of your stuff. Katie Twinkle says, I also do endless broccoli. Very nice. Okay. Nice being healthier than me. Shove that in my face, why don't you? So yeah, that's our trick. We get endless fries and we get them out early. We start munching on them with the campfire sauce, and then usually by the time the actual entree comes out, we're like, actually, we're not that hungry. We'll just box that up and take it home for a snack later. Add a little bit of it. Oh, and if you really want to get your money's worth, make sure before you leave, even if you're no longer hungry, okay, you've ate a bunch of fries, you've taken a few bites of your entree, make sure you finish that basket of fries before it seems like you're done with your meal, and ask for one more refill of the fries before you go. And then when you ask for your to-go box for the burger or whatever you ordered that you didn't finish, then just go ahead and pop those fries that came out right at the end. And then the next day you basically have a full meal. So you can get like 2 meals out of one. Smart, right? That's the Red Robin trick. You're welcome. You just ask for an order of fries to go and they give it to you? Ah, it works too. There you go. Now you want fries. If you haven't tried the campfire sauce before, give it a go. On paper, it doesn't sound like it's going to be that good. Sounds like barbecue sauce ketchup, right? But it's good. Yeah, you got to get... Yeah, make sure when you order that last bit of fries, you can say, hey, can I get some extra campfire sauce with that? And then you're good to go. That's it. Dang it. We're not supposed to talk about food too much because now I'm hungry. Probably gonna like have some Red Robin worker come in my comments now and be like, I hate the people that do that. Oh. Australia, try yeah, if your internet's struggling, just try refreshing and see if that does it. No Red Robin where you're at, Diver Cat. Oh, bummer. All right, windows are boarded up now. Like I said, I think this was a nice blank canvas type of ordeal. We'll give Cleo the paintbrush. I'll make some clips, some video clips showing our progress here. I think what I want to do now is probably a little bit controversial. I want to board up the tunnels. Play TCG. Won't be able to do that. We won't have time for that. I think I'm going to board up the tunnels as well. Not with black, though. Just temporarily. Okay? Because we did decide that we're going to carry this design through these as well, but change them up for different minerals. But I think just right now to establish a clean look in this place until I get that opportunity to make these tunnels, let's just board those up as well with a real simple brick. Just stone. Ooh. Water curtain is a good shout. Now, Button said water tunnels, and I didn't quite understand, but water curtain would probably be enough to just hide it and be easy enough. Yeah, okay. Yeah, when you said tunnels, I was thinking something different. But yeah, no, water curtain makes more sense. It's going to be much easier to clean up when we're ready, and I think it will provide the shield to the ugliness that we're looking for. So good shout. That's why I keep you guys around. That's why you guys pay the big bucks. Wait, hang on. I think we got this backwards somehow. All right, let's see. Well, I guess I will need some blocks to like make the little basin for the water. Right? Just do it out of copper? Do I have copper? Hold on. If I was copper, where would I be? Probably in here? Don't know that I have. Okay. Almost want to cut it. But might not look good. Let's see. Pull the orange from the entrance and use it in each tunnel. Yeah. The thing is, though, we're going to change like the block of each tunnel. So this one is the orange copper. We're gonna have a gold one, we're gonna have a diamond one, and we're gonna have an iron one. Not in that order, I don't know. So that's gonna change, actually. I think in this case what I'll do is, how do we do this? Because it has to be as wide as this. We can catch the water right at this level. Not this level, but at here. This slice. So stairs here would catch it. Break this part. Ooh, how do we have haste again? Another beacon somewhere. Gem did tell me I have a lot of beacons. Why do you have so many beacons? Yeah, if we do like stairs here. No, not there. I want to go back one. Stairs like here. That'll probably work. I'm gonna need like deep slate though, I think. Let's try one. We'll do the stair thing. It'll be a step down right there. It's not permanent anyway. This is just to give us those canvases, right? I want to be able to like look and just everything kind of look good. I should not have put away the deep slate. Okay, good. We have somewhat of an abundance of stairs. Should we kind of like alternate a few of them? Yeah, look at that. Okay, we're good. We'll do the stair trick. I like the stair trick. Makes me feel fancy. The jump booster is like bouncing around. All right. Let's see. We'll go. I don't know how far out the curtain needs to go. Probably just here. I don't know how random we're gonna be. I hate being random. It's like impossible for me. It takes too long too. Shuffler mod? Is that what we need? We'll get by, I suppose. How much of these do I have though? That's the other thing. Almost there. All right. That'll do. So we'll waterlog all of these, and then when the water curtain flows, it'll just stop right into that. Does need some like ends. Let's do. Let's curve it in right there. Ah, stupid haste. so odd. That's what I wanted. There we go. Tweakaroo has shuffle. Oh, I probably have Tweakaroo. I don't know how to do it though. Tweakaroo, I do. What? How does this work? Tweaks. This feels like it's gonna be a learning curve. Fake sneaking? What? What is all this? Oh, right. We used a gamma thing. Hotbar swap? Hotbar slot randomizer? Okay. So I'd have no idea how to use this is the problem. By the time I figure out how to use this, like, we're gonna be done. Plus,
Cheating? Hey, cheater! Lame.
plus there's that. I know, it's not bad. It's not bad. Okay. So now we have that. We have to go up and make like the little water basin thing. Let's do that. Cue the sound. Already queued. Done. Done and done. Oh, wow. Aw. Now I don't have haste anymore. What happened? It was like, you were just complaining about haste. Make up your mind. You know me. Never happy. Oh, this is kind of weird, though. Because the water curtain's going to be back a bit. Actually, I think that's okay. I think that's okay, except up here isn't going to have any design to it. Take it easy, Lightly Lucid. Have a good one. Not yet. That's right. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. A lot of work to do in this base. I've been chipping away at it, but now in the back of my mind, I'm like, at this pace, are we going to get it far enough along that I feel good by the end of the season? Not that I know when the end of the season is, but, you know, we are a year in, right? We're about a year into the season, almost. Like the year anniversary is coming up in a couple weeks, I think. So we're getting close to being on this server for a year. It doesn't feel like it. How did it go by so fast? I mean, I feel like we were logging in, we were running through that Woodland Mansion together just like yesterday. Behind you, Gem! Right? That was all this yesterday, wasn't it? Feels like it. Crazy town. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Let me see if I can remember this right. Beatles and then redone by Boyz II Men. Is that correct? Did I get that right? Hey, haste! Woo! Yay, nailed it. All right. I was gonna just be like, yeah, that's totally the Boyz II Men song, right? And I was like, wait. Come on now. You're smarter than this. You know your music. Let's go. Do you see the news about the new biome? Yeah, the cherry blossom forest thingamabobber, right? Looks cool. Looks cool. New pink wood, I guess. I don't know. Pink wood. Sweet. Might use it. If it gets Gem to you know, love birch less, then I'm all for it. You know, maybe Gem will forget about birch, and cherry wood will be her new thing. That I can get behind more than birch. Jem will never forget about Birch. Oh, come on now. She likes the actual birch with like the birch bark. But she lives in a place where that's like those kind of trees are actually all around her, right? So she's got like a different appreciation for birch. My exposure to the birch is strictly Minecraft, whereas I feel like, you know, it's an ugly block. IRL birch trees are actually beautiful, yeah. So she's experienced the IRL ones, and she applies her feelings towards the IRL ones, even though in Minecraft they look pretty ick. She's refusing to accept it because in her eyes she's still seeing what they're supposed to look like. I think that's got to be it. We're gonna make excuses for Jem, even though she probably doesn't feel like she needs them. How high up should we do this water curtain? I feel like it should be pretty high up. You know? Just right here at the top of the city. Yeah, what am I doing? I don't need a basin for it. Just have it come out. Bop. Bop it. Right? If we just do this, we need to decorate it. Let's be lazy. Because being lazy is fun. Did I double that on purpose? Okay. Yeah, we just bop it right in there. And then we got to go down. Oh, no, not that one. Not that one. Okay, so we'll put water all along there. Ooh, we're gonna need infinite source up here, I think. Get ourselves an infinite source. Not gonna, yeah. Okay. I'm never lazy. Even these, oh, those stairs I placed would have been nice to have blocks underneath them so that we could waterlog. Is water gonna fall out there? I kind of feel like it will. Let's do this. This probably isn't safe. Oh, come on, jump. Jump boost, don't let me down. Oh, perfect. Nailed it. We always go to the trouble. All right, now when we put water in, it'll actually, like, waterlog? Waterlog? That's not the right thing. We can get an infinite source. Whoa! Is that a spoiler? Was that a spoiler? Oh. That was awesome. Jem is doing things. Oh, why did I choose to hang out with these amazing artists? Oh man, no! It looks so good. Stop looking at it. Spoiler. It's not mine to show. She showed it on Twitter apparently though. I feel a little bit better. Oh my gosh. That looks amazing. Jem's like, I don't need to wait for no cherry blossom biome. I can do that right now. Watch. Watch me. Crushed it. That's amazing. It's making me feel a little bit bad that I haven't put more work into the outside. I didn't envision the outside of my base at all when I decided to do the Dwarven Keep for the season. And so basically the outside's been a bit of an afterthought, unfortunately. And maybe a bit of a rushed one as well, which I'm not super proud of, but... Ow. Okay, we'll see it one more time. I'm running out of rockets, though. Gotta make it good. Oh, man. Jeez. Stop looking at it. Everybody make sure you watch Gem's next video. Ah! Flawless. Crushed it. Sounds like a soup group workday is in order. They can mentor you. I know, right? Have them come by. Be like, hey, you guys have shamed me. You've shamed me with your skills. Let's just make sure this works real quick. Okay, no mess. No mess. We're good. Gem's tree and Pearl's flower in the background is, yeah, it's like, oh my gosh. These two. These two. Artists. You know? There's people that play Minecraft. There's people that are good builders in Minecraft. And then there's artists. And they are definitely in the artist category. 100%. Just realized I haven't really looked down again to make sure that we're not making a mess down there. We're just gonna YOLO this and hope for the best. Yeah, it looks good actually. Everything will be fine. Just a bunch of carpet down there I gotta worry about. So I think this will be the last one right here. Yep. Okay. Now I'll get mobs on here maybe. We could do one of those, I guess. Help a little bit. All right. Look at our water curtains. We love them, don't we? We love our water curtains. I don't know. Maybe we should have done the wall. Maybe we should have done the wall. It is better, but it got all these little glitchy squares in them. Which sponsorship level gives access to the new Skyblock server coming soon? I believe it's just 10, or maybe it is the 15. Anybody here from like staff that knows? I might have to ask. It's a good temporary fix. Okay, cool. Bald Bover thinks 10. 10. Yeah, they're gonna do a Skyblock server on the ISV community servers. Oh, that was close. I mean, I know there's a gap here, which isn't amazing, but for the most part, you're not gonna see that. I guess that's better than building. Oh, I'm falling off. I fell over. What good are the handrails for if you just fall through them? I guess that's better than having built that entire wall. Right? It hides it well enough. It hides the ick. Okay. Should have went further. You can see. You can see right through there. Okay, I'll expand it a little bit. Because at these angles, yeah, you got a little bit more. I probably needed to go about 2 or 3 more blocks actually. Kind of makes the base feel a little bit more cozy. Yeah, it ties it together a bit. All right, I think I'm not going to start another one because we won't have enough time. Actually, yeah, we're going to do one more. We're going to do one more. We got 17 minutes. We can get it done. Let's put ourselves on the clock. Because at least when you're standing there, you don't see that back one because this is portals in the way. So that kind of will give us the full picture. And we have haste over here or no? Nope. Great. Grand. Wonderful. Hopefully that's at least carved up higher. And we have base blocks here already. Okay. We're in good shape. We're in good shape. Any percentage. Speed running. This is the new speed run. Building water curtains. Speaking of speed run, I saw on my my video timeline that Dream actually released a video, a new speedrun video. He hasn't released any Minecraft stuff in a while, so that's good to see him back in the feeds. It's always good for the Minecraft community when somebody big like Dream is doing videos, Minecraft related, not just like face reveals and stuff. So yeah, that's you know, as much as I'm not like a super fan of Dream or anything like that, but it's always good to have big creators get excited about Minecraft and releasing videos and get the hype around Minecraft, because it kind of helps every creator out if there's some stuff, some buzz going on in the community related to Minecraft. So I was happy to see that. That and Mumbo, of course. Mumbo being back also. It's good to see. You know what? I haven't seen Mumbo's video. What is wrong with me? I haven't watched Mumbo's video yet. Yikers. I got problems. Everybody see Mumbo's video? MCC's coming back. That's also good. Yep. 1, 2, 3, and then... Oh, it turns right at the middle. Okay. That's the ticket. Bad server mate. I know. Mumbo's like hype comeback video, and I haven't seen it yet. What's wrong with me? Busy bee, I guess. Did it come out on Sunday? Probably super busy with the Super Bowl and stuff. Super busy with the Super Bowl. Yeah, it came out Sunday, that's why. But I could have probably watched it. Today's Wednesday. I got no excuses. I could have watched it. Good. Yeah, I know just in talking to him that his energy level seemed pretty good. Like he seems pretty stoked to be back at it. MCC said they're coming back in March, which means I am going to need to get practicing again. I'm pretty sure I've gotten like super rusty with the MCC style stuff. Right after stream, I think after stream today, I'm going to focus on finishing my Hermitcraft episode one way or another. Yeah, we're gonna have to practice some parkour, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, we need to get some MCCI time with Gem. I still need to learn proper PvP. I can't do it. I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, I'm doing something weird when I PvP. My timing, I just cannot get it down. And so I need some help. I can't do it alone. It's okay to ask for help sometimes. Skiz and I are going to be talking about that in the next podcast that comes out on Friday, by the way. A little plug for the podcast there. I mentioned I moved my TV. H-Bomb. That'd be great. Yeah, get it together with H-Bomb. Fire Breath Man would have been really good to get a little bit more of his time. I played with Fire Breath Man on the Underdogs MCC. I think he would probably have some really great tips. That dude is a beast. Spectral's kind of cool. So yeah, I'm gonna have to start making sure I have a little bit of time for that to happen. Excited though. Need to get a season. What season is it? Season 4? Get a season 4 coin? No, 3. Right. 3. Okay. Need to get a season 3 coin. You know. I still can't believe my first ever MCC and we won. I mean, Blushy and Fire Breath, man. They definitely carried, you know. But B-Dubs and I, we held our own and we had so much fun. So I'm not gonna take away anything from us either. We put in a lot of work. B-Dubs and I put in a ton of work for like practicing and stuff. So worth it. Like they were tracking how many hours of like practice people were doing on like the MCC Reddit, and our team by far had like the most practice time. It's kind of funny. What was my favorite MCC game? One that I'm the worst at. It was what do you call it? Ace Race. Ace Race. I just think the concept is so cool. I was horrible at it, unfortunately, but it's one of those that like I really want to get good at. To get to the other side, I only liked the Terra Swoop one because I was able to practice it, I think. Yeah, I wish they would just, even if they do like, if they do new Ace Race maps, I wish they would release the old ones. Just so I have like a cool course to practice the actual skill set on. I know I've seen like on Planet Minecraft or whatever where people have remade Ace Race courses from the past, but they're not the same. I tried it. Yeah, to get to the other side, you can practice on MCCI, but ugh. Everybody's always punching and stuff, and just it's not a fun time. But I suppose it's part of it, so I gotta get used to it as well. I missed having my haste beast beacon. Can't do to get to the other side maps. Brutal, get punched all the time. Yeah, right? And then you just end up raging. Like that one was getting my like blood boiling and stuff. I can't. I'm too competitive. I tried to be less competitive the last MCC. At least, I don't know. I tried to maintain a less competitive mindset, thinking that that would calm my nerves a little bit, and maybe I would perform better if I didn't get super sweaty about the whole thing. But I think maybe it, in the end, played against me a little bit. I think maybe I'm better off if I put the pressure on myself. Sands of Time is fun, yeah. I did pretty decent on my first Sands of Time, and then I didn't do great on my second one, so that shook me a little bit. I was, it was one of those things with Sands of Time the first go around where I didn't know anything about it really, and sometimes it's like, it's better to just be ignorant because I didn't understand the gravity of the situation. You know what I mean? Like going through surrounded by mobs and just, you know, going crazy and stuff, and just like have this flippant attitude towards death, facing death in the face, you know, and not knowing how much of a detriment that would have been to my team had things gone south. It was nice being ignorant to the situation, because the second time I went in, I was a little more uptight about the whole thing and not taking any chances, and it just ended up not being able to help my team very much. So waiting for you to relax enough to go explore the island, find Easter eggs. Yeah, I need to, you know, especially if I get a team that's more there for fun over like getting sweaty about winning, then I probably will myself then relax. But even last time, like Purpled was on our team, and I was getting the vibe from Purpled that he wanted to go for the win, you know? And I get that it's MCC, it's a competition, everyone should be going for the win, but at the end of the day, the emphasis still is more on just a group of Minecrafters like having fun, you know, and no matter what happens. But there's always people on your team, I think, that are like, yeah, if we're gonna do this, let's do it right. Let's get the W. You know, I want that coin. And both times I played, we had Fire Breath Man, who was the sweaty one. These are all the new terms I learned through MCC and hanging out with these people. Fire Breath Man, you know, it was his first real MCC, and he was like, you know, and he was one of the top rated players going in, even though he'd never done it before. Everybody expected a lot out of him, so he really wanted to prove himself and get the W and stuff, and so yeah, once B-Dubs and I saw that he was really wanting to get the job done, we decided we're not going to let him down, and we put in the practice to make sure we didn't. And you guys know the history. We got the job done. So then the second time around, I was like, oh, okay, well, last time I got ultra sweaty about it. Let's hopefully this time we'll chill a little bit, relax, and just have a good time and not worry so much about the W. And then Purpled came in and definitely gave the vibe that Purpled was wanting to take the crown, and we gave it a go. We gave it a go again. I can't say that I put in as much effort into the second one as I did the first, because you know, you kind of like, I got my coin, you know. But I did enough to make sure that we held our own. What I come in, does anybody remember what place I came in overall, individually, for the last MCC? I totally forget. I do remember thinking it was respectable. 23rd or so. Yeah, I think I remember saying to somebody, like maybe everybody here on stream, that kind of my goal was to be like in the top 25. I think was like my goal for the thing. And I remember hitting it. Yeah. I was 21st. You looked it up? We have validation? Yeah, nice. Okay. Yeah, see? Super happy with that. 21st overall. I mean, for my second MCC ever, that was like super respectable. I was like very happy with that. And Gem was 22nd. Let's not rub that in her face or anything. Okay? Because everybody knows Gemini will slay me if given the chance. She will win every time. Even though I did get her in Battle Box. Trying to say we both did well. I know, yeah, we were all right there. All right there. I mean, like I said, top 25, super respectable. I was just poking fun because I was ahead of her, you know. But that's pretty much the only chance and probably the only time I'm going to accomplish that feat. So I'm just going to bathe in that for a minute. That was a good time. I'm looking forward to it. I know that when it comes along, because I am ultra competitive, that I'm gonna have to make sure I reserve some time for practice and stuff. Like, even though I say, yeah, I wanna have like a relaxed team at some point to where we don't get ultra sweaty about the whole process. In the end, yeah, I'm still very competitive and will probably want to go for it, do my best. You haven't mentioned those shots to her at all. Just every chance I get. Remember that time I killed her, like, in Battle Box, right? Yeah. Hey, we did it! With 2 minutes to spare. Clutch. Clutch. All right, let's see. Yeah. If I do mention it and she hears me, though, she's gonna be like, all right, let's PvP right now. And I'm like, oh, okay, here we go. Here's my death. All right, yeah, just going those extra couple blocks there. Now we know exactly how far we need to go over there so that we don't have that little slice of no water from the center here. I suppose, like, if you get the just perfect angle, you might see it, but the sword pretty much hides the back one at the moment, you know, especially if we come up a little bit. You can't really, there we go. Can't really see the ugliness. So let's take a look around now. Like, from this spot, it's clean, right? From this spot, this entire place is clean, other than if you like really try to look behind the curtain. It looks a lot cleaner in here. It looks like finished, right? Pretty much. Now we know what's gonna happen with these, but that's better. That's better. I'm glad we did that. I'll talk to Cleo about the armor stands. I have no idea what I'm gonna do for my episode, guys. I'll figure it out over lunch. I've been struggling with it for a week. Like, part of this could have been the episode, but I really was a bad YouTuber the last couple streams and not like trying to record clips and stuff. I think it would look better if this beacon was gone. Probably need to get rid of it. Or at least have the beacon like go up through the sword somehow, but I don't know how to do that. Anyway. Cool, we made progress. Big spiral staircase behind. Yeah, Gem and myself need to get together and figure out how that's gonna work. We don't know yet, but I still think I'm gonna do a bit of this there first and then have it like go out and up or something. Gotta map it out. Just do a TCG episode, call it a day. Oh, I could, I suppose. I could. Feels bad. I could start the episode and like show, hey, look, we did this in the industrial district, off Camry, you know, during streams. We did this work here at the Dwarven Keep. Looks better. Water curtains. This. Maybe I get a clip with Cleo. You know, get a clip with Cleo about like, hey, this is your canvas. Go ahead and do it up. And then so we can get a cliffhanger there for what's to come the next episode, the reveal. And also, you know, maybe send people over to her episode where she's doing it. Get a clip of me and Joe singing. I can't even remember how that went down. And then be like, you know, oh yeah, and TCG, check it out. Really cool match between me and Joe. And then maybe highly edited, you know, so it's still pretty cool. Like the Yu-Gi-Oh style, whatever editing that people were talking about. So look into that, get a really cool edited TCG match that would fill at least 15 minutes of the video. The singing was in Joe's video. Oh, God. Great. I thought he was just doing a short. I thought Joe was doing a short. Or did he do both? In his video, he sang to everybody. I gotta see that. I gotta see that one. You got me singing, man. You got me singing. All right, maybe I'll do that because I've been it's one of these things that's been crippling, you know, like I just been stuck creatively because I haven't figured out exactly how I want this episode to go. So maybe we do that. Maybe I just get something out, you know, so I can get past that wall, even if it's, you know, full TCG just about. Like you guys said, there's a lot of people that are digging on TCG, so I think so. I think I'll just do it. I gotta do it. Otherwise I'm stuck and I haven't had a video in a week, you know? It's actually been over a week now, I think. Okay. Thanks, chat. That's why I keep you guys around. That and you give me money. Nice timing. Nins, thanks for the token. God. Oh, I was kidding. Canceled. Kidding. Oh, hey, Nubsy. I guess, hope you got my message this morning. We're gonna get that fixed. Anyway, fun time. I'm gonna go have lunch with the wife, and yeah, I'll get on this episode. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll get it done today and actually get it out tomorrow, and then probably hardcore. What do we call it? One Life to Live. Probably out on Saturday is what we're looking at now. That's the goal. So we'll see. Blame the Super Bowl. Threw me off. All right, guys. We're gonna raid whoever's streaming all over on Twitch. There you go. Go to Twitch. Look at the little left-hand column, and it'll list the people that they recommend to you that you either follow or is relevant. That's our raid. Unofficial go raid somebody on Twitch. Dane Cook might be streaming. What? He streams? Anyway. All right, guys. Thanks again for hanging out. And giving me your money. No, appreciate you. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good one, and I will catch you soon. Bye.